they cannot get the right video. So I'm going to get few channels there. Wellness channel, wealth channel, and then relationship channel, and business idea channel. I'm going to create few channels. That's what I'm going to do now. And we are taking this business to the next level, guys, next level. So I want quality people to come in here, and with quality, quantity can come. But first, we have to be quality first. So how do we become quality is what I'm going to share with you now. And today we are focusing a lot on the 3 products, mainly the 3 products. The 4 products, there are 4 products. Those of you who have never come for the last week, I just run through a brief overview on that. But before I do that, let me just call upon those people who have been using the product, using the system, and then who are now rocking their lives now, guys. Okay? Can I call a former banker, Mr. Sai Kumar from India, on why he joined Superlife and how the product has helped him? And let's hear from him. Okay, Mr. Sai Kumar, sir, you can unmute and share, sir. Let me help you to unmute. Yes, sir, you can unmute and share. We haven't heard from you for some time. Let me see if it's there. Mr. Sai Kumar, are you there? Sometimes, okay.
Hello, yes, sir. Good evening,
yeah,
sir.
Very soft, sir.
Very good on, sir. Getting me, sir?
Okay. Your voice is very soft.
Hello?
Can you hear me loudly?
Yeah. Getting me, sir?
But your voice is very soft, sir. You need to come to the computer to speak. I don't know why the voice is very soft. I can hear you. I can see you clearly.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. How are you, sir? Good evening to all. Getting me, sir?
Yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I'm Sai Kumar from India. Sir, the Superlife is amazing. It's a company and amazing product they introduced to the entire world. I'm using this product in a good way, and I joined the Superlife only because of my wife's health. Actually, wife is a diabetic patient, 15 years, and for that I want to use this Superlife product of the SHEILD. That is a natural product, a nanotechnology product. No drugs, no time, no chemical is there. So it's a very good effort has given to my wife's health and her child. And it's very good effort. The company has given very good, wonderful product in the entire world, actually. In India also, so many people are using and enjoying that product because of product and the business also on platform introduced by our Dr. Maga, that business style and all, everything is good. And people are enjoying that and following the system followed by, introduced by Dr. Maga and their dominated team. It's working well. And so many people have become millionaire lacquer in India.
You're muted again, sir. Unmute, please, sir. Yeah, you have to unmute. Can you unmute? Let me.
Hello, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
So, sorry,
no
sorry, sir.
No problem. No problem.
So that's in such a way that is introduced into my wife health. To this very much allopathy tablet, and is also to take this natural product of ST30. Because of that, the 15 years diabetic suffered, and all the typhoid again, affected by this allopathy tablet by taking 25 tablets per day. And by taking small satch of 1.5 grams, making miracle in life, actually. So wonderful system and wonderful product, and whatever it's really amazing product. And you are doing a very good platform shown by the Dr. Maga, and it's really everybody can follow this method. Actually, it's not you should be experienced and nothing is there. Just you have to follow the method introduced by our SLWCU, introduced by Dr. Maga and the dominant team, and it will work like anything. And the given so many people are given so many light in their life actually. So thank you very much, sir. Superlife life is super, sir. Thank you very much. Centrally, it's given for the opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Superlife life is super. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that is Mr. Sai Kumar, a former banker for you guys. And he's also our member there in Chennai, India. You see, we have people from various parts of the world now listening to this. Guys, we will also have our founder, Mr. Laita Ken, the founder of this whole system. You see, SLWC Global System is actually a system that belongs to Superlife company. We just packaged it together. We dominated team, and then we are working that and for all of us to benefit. So, and the founder will be here. See, guys, if you really want to grow it big in this business, 2 seconds is where your mind will open up to the system. And I have a video for that, for 2 seconds video. Why Superlife? Why Dominator? Why SLWC Global System? 2 seconds. You really want to open up your heart, it's just 2 seconds, guys. Once you open up that, after that, you just need to spend about 40 minutes to 45 minutes to understand the whole concept, how it works. 40 minutes. And that we do every Tuesday in English. Just 40 minutes to 45 minutes. Now the young people are doing it in 30 minutes sometimes. I really admire them. What I used to present in 1 hour, they're doing it in 40, 45 minutes because of the power of YouTube that has made them to see a lot of things in a very short time. So 40 minutes is good enough for you to come and understand this whole concept. Okay? Now, next, what you do? You need to sit down and learn, guys. That's where many people fail. Many people fail in this business because they don't take time to learn. And learning is what we give you in 2 hours. And that's every Friday, 2 hours. Any one of the person who comes and spend time with us for 2 hours every Friday, they are growing magically with us. There are people who are sitting with us for 2 hours now, got business in 7 countries, 8 countries, and 10 countries in a very short period of time. I'm not talking about experienced networkers here. I'm not talking about experience in anything people. Ordinary people, housewives, college-going students, and even simple people. Today, the whole world is opening up to simple people, guys. Simplicity is ample city. Simplicity is ample city. We don't need fantastic guys of high level to do anything now, guys. All the frontliners are our real heroes now. All the frontliners are our real heroes now, guys. Okay? So now, I'm going to call upon another person to share on how well this business is helping him in terms of the product and how he sees this business at that level. We have Dr. Nelson D'Souza. Dr. Nelson D'Souza is actually an advocate of NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. And he is also from India. If Dr. Sai Kumar is from Chennai, he is from Maharashtra. Can I have Nelson, please? Nelson, can unmute and you can share. Before I'm going to go into the system,
Hello.
guys. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yes. Hello, Doctor. Maha, how are you?
Wonderful. God's grace.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for giving me a chance to share. Yes, Doctor. We're really happy working with Superlife, and it's really changing lives of many people in terms of health and also in wealth. And I see that so many progress is happening all over the world. And there's no other company right now, in competition with Superlife because of the payout system, and the compensation plan is one of the best, 70% payout, and the products are rocking. And really happy to get associated with Superlife. And just want to tell everyone who has joined, the new people, that just set your goals and work hard for it, and 100% everyone will achieve it. Thank you, Dr. Mang.
All right. Thank you. Superlife. Life is super. And
Superlife, life is super, Doctor.
Life is super. That is D'Souza. Okay. Nelson D'Souza for you guys. And he's from Maharashtra. Is a exponent or an expert in NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Okay. So today, not ordinary people who are coming into the system, guys. It's people who are extraordinary in their own way, in their own life, but they are also affected very badly because of this COVID. You know, I was doing, before I went into the insurance industry after my income tax, while being in income tax, I had a choice either to do law and take up legal, become a lawyer, because I like to speak. So I did my foundation and my intermediary, not foundation, intermediary, and also with the University of London. I did intermediary, and I did my part 1. And there are some of these guys who continue to become lawyers, and then they ran their firm. I was in income tax, so I was a prosecutor for income tax, also in the courts. But I didn't end up opening up firm and all that. So I went into insurance seriously. I became a manager in insurance. But what happened is 5 of the people that I know very closely as lawyers passed away, guys, the last 3-4 months. They're just gone like that. Are they exposed to COVID? No. These guys, because of the stress they went through and the stress caused by because they cannot see their clients and however much they do Zoom and all that, because that is a field that you need to meet people and feel them. Ours is a different ball game because we know how to connect and communicate, but yes, the technical part and all that. 5 of them that I know passed away. And some of them now opening up the firms and all that. And just like that. And I know one young doctor who at the beginning of this journey of Superlife, I invited him. Because when I was coaching another company, he helped me in that company is a very good young guy, but very good in nutritional values and how to see from medical point of view. And I wanted him to be my spokesman. He said, Doc, I just opened up a clinic. So I have to concentrate on the clinic now, but let you do, and I will come and join you in some other time. I said, okay, no problem. But the other day I was just browsing through my WhatsApp group, and I saw in my college WhatsApp group, his face, and then he died. I was really shocked. I had literally tears. My wife and I were really shocked. Very young man, maybe 30, 31 years old. I called up the family immediately. They confirmed, and then he passed on. And I really prayed to the soul because such a wonderful soul, guys. Very rare to get people like them. So what I'm trying to say, COVID doesn't care whether how great you are, how smart you are, how clever you are. It comes for everybody. So how are we supposed to take care? That's very important, guys. Very important. So we are now helping people 2 folds. If an eagle can fly high up in the sky, the eagle cannot do that without the wings. If you want to fly high up in your life, you need the wings of health. You need the wings of wealth. When you get up in the morning, you have your breath. As long as you have a breath, you can flip that wing. There's no breath, hangama ho gaya, they say in Hindi. Nothing will happen for you. Breath gone, there's no time, there's no thoughts. When there's no thoughts, there's no time. What you see is time is because of your thoughts. Because if you have memory, then you know there's time. There's no memory triggered by your breath, there's no time, guys. Gone. And then what they will do, they won't even call you by your title, your name, your position. Dr. Maha will become a body. Okay, Dato Sri, Tan Sri, everything, and any title, sir title, whatever position your government gave you in your specific country, all that will be taken away. When the breath is gone, everything is gone, guys. And you'll become, sometimes they call it in glamour, body as the body come. That's what we will become, guys. Now, pandemic has made us realize so many things. Awareness, how important our breath is, how important our lung is. You see, HIV is a virus that attacks your immune system, and they call it AIDS, acute immunity disorder syndrome. That's what HIV does. Whereas corona attacks our lungs, guys, and acute disorder, what we call bronchial system. That means your breathing is gone. And after those people who got the corona also, when they come out, they have to take care of their lungs for at least 1 year, guys. At least 1 year. They cannot stress themselves a lot because you'll weaken your lungs. But we have been weakening our lungs over the years by smoking. And then we are weakening our lungs by third person smoke. That's the worst smoke, guys. If you smoke, personally, there is a nicotine to protect you. But third party smoke is the worst smoke. We have been simply smoking away on people's face and all that. And then the environment, the pollution, all that is actually harming our lungs, guys. Our lungs is the size of four tennis court put together. That's how big our lung is. The ancient times, people have flew to the other planets also just with their lungs widening up. That's how big our lungs can go. But we have shrunk the lungs like nobody's business. And your lungs and your hearts are interconnected, guys. If your lungs are healthy, then you have better heart functioning. So today, Corona is giving us the awareness, and a lot of habits need to be changed, guys. And we are focusing on that now. We are focusing on that now. Okay. I saw one gentleman coming in now, and I think I just want to hear from that. And I'm going to start now, guys. Guys, Superlife is here to stay. It's up to you how you're going to take this seriously. I'm not interested in people who want to make quick money here. We are not interested in people who want to see only about themselves, because that's what led us to pandemic. I, me, and myself, my house, my car, and my family. We are focusing too much on that. Today we have to be you, I, and we. I have to take care of you first before I take care of myself. Ubuntu. In Swahili, we say Ubuntu. I am because you are. I have from Kenya a gentleman, a young man who joined us from day one and is rocking there in Kenya, despite all the challenges that any pioneering company goes through in any country we start. And one young man, I salute. He is now steadfast and rocking now, guys. Can I have Cheroy, please? Okay, you can start, you can share, I'll make your co-host, and then you can share your feelings, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Maha, for this powerful afternoon presentation here in Kenya. I'm super much excited to be hearing from you today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Cheroyot from Superlife Kenya, a Ruby leader, going to be an emerald soon. And I want to sincerely thank Dr. Maha for SLWC. It has been one of the powerful systems that has really helped me and our team here in Kenya to navigate. Right now, most people really want to just be on Zoom and make use of this platform to grow the international business. Apart from just the compensation plan, Superlife has become a blessing. Right now, we've developed a family, we've developed teamwork, and so many good things, character, how we are treating, relating with people. And Superlife has become a best platform for us to grow. For those who are still new in business, I can tell you for sure, one thing, so long as you're a good student, normally, as Dr. Ma says, that when a student is ready, the teacher will always be available. And I believe this is the center where we need to come and share our platform, humble ourselves to learn from the best. And every day, that 1 hour that you're committing every day to come and learn, I can tell you for sure your life will never be the same again. And Superlife has proven that so long as you're committed to this every day, using the product, committed using the product every day, committed to use our powerful products, committed to work with your team, committed to promoting the system, I can tell you for sure your life will never be the same again. Superlife has become a blessing, and I believe we are all headed to the top. And let's make use of this opportunity. Let's maximize the available system, that is the SLWC system for training and coaching. And I believe our lives will never be the same again. So once again, allow me to appreciate Dr. Maha for your commitment and the energy that you keep challenging us every single day. Regardless of your age, you are still there, very energetic. Dr. Maha, we really love you from Kenya. Life is super. Thank you very much.
All right, Superlife life is super. And that is from all the way from Kenya, guys. You see, the beauty about this business is we don't care where you are. We don't care who you are. As long as you want to do something with your life, this is the best time, guys. This is the best time to do that. All right, this is the best time to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you something here. And if you see this the right way, you can go big way with us. And how you're going to see this very important, guys, because life is totally different after the pandemic. Totally different. What is thought life was and what you are seeing life is now is totally different, guys. Okay, totally different. And I want you to see this the right way. And if you see this the right way, you can go big way with us. Okay, big way with us. All right, let me share that now. So thank you and welcome, guys. And I'm going to now close the public session so that if you all have anything, you can ask me directly. And please pertain your question to what I'm sharing today. There are a lot of questions you can ask anyone, but this is focusing now on helping you to grow in a big way with us, health-wise and wealth-wise, guys. And today the focus in health-wise, because all of us are born to be Superman. The day you are born, the word su in the word super is actually complete. It's a Sanskrit word. The word su means complete. That's why SU, sun is also start with SU. And SAN, sun in Sanskrit means one. So that means the complete one is the sun. Okay, the complete one is the sun. Because most of these English words they took from German, most of their words they took from Sanskrit. And Sanskrit, most of the words they took from Tamil. Tamil and Sanskrit was like ancient words, guys. So I'm not here to fight on that. I'm not worried who is old, who's fast. As long as I can use it and I can build it, I take it. Because I'm a soul here. I want to capitalize and maximize everything that I can. And whatever I learn, I share with you. All right. So don't get tied up with any branding. Oh, I only talk this, I only talk that, I only believe this, I only believe that. That's the cause of the pandemic now. The whole world is ours, guys. Every language belongs to you. Everything, every person belongs to you. And we have to enjoy everybody now. All right. So with that understanding in mind, every second is what we have with ourselves. And I call it now. Now is all that you have. If Corona takes me away now today, nanoseconds my breath goes. I cannot take the cars I have. I cannot take the house I have. I cannot take the body I have. I cannot take my wife. I cannot take my children. When I'm called, I'm gone. And that is how short our life is, guys. And that's why the last viceroy of, not last viceroy, one of the viceroys of India, Disraeli said, life is too short to be too little. I repeat, life is too short to be too little. While waiting for to start our talk now, just now I played a video, and I like what the lady said. We have been taking too many little things in our mind, and that has caused a lot of problem for us. We have to remove those toxic. The main toxics in our body is not from outside world, guys. The main toxics is not coming from outside world. The most of the toxics that's coming is from our own self, our own thoughts. And that thoughts must be cleaned now. So, and the biggest toxic is created by fear. Fear of the unknown. Okay, fear of the unknown is the biggest killer of all killers, guys. Fear of the known doesn't give you anything, but the fear of the unknown is the biggest killer. Today, everybody is going on the fear of unknown. The word fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Till you find, where does it appear real? In your imagination. Imagination. That's what Albert Einstein said, imagination rules the world. If everything is energy, today's energy is being ruled by our imagination, guys. What we see is not the truth. What we hear is not the truth. What we investigate is the truth. But many people out there, 97% of the people, whatever they see, they're thinking it's the truth, and that's the biggest killer of all killers. Because today, information is very easily available to everyone. In fact, they said Corona got its power because of the social media. And too much of fear in people, the toxic that creates in you, make your immunity goes down, guys. When your fear is high, your immunity is down. What we call as the after effect of fear is stress. The after effect of fear is stress. There's two kinds of stress a man can go through. One, I call it eustress. Eustress means enthusiastic stress. I'm talking to you now, my whole body is going through stress. But my body is willing to give me the power, give me the energy, take me the ideas from wherever it's taking the ideas from, simply because I'm enthusiastic about what I'm doing. I'm not thinking, I'm just flowing. So this is called enthusiastic stress. For a man, if you are married, most of you are adult people here, it happens very naturally if you're having soul expression. If we write soul expression in short, it's called SEX. SEX is nothing but soul expression, guys. One soul expressing itself to another soul, and the culmination is called SEX. So that is the best form of eustress, enthusiastic stress. The second form of enthusiastic stress is public speaking. When you speak and you're enjoying what you are speaking, you're also in that enthusiastic stress. The third form is that when you're enjoying something that you love. Maybe you're singing a song that you enjoy to sing. All these are stress that never kills you, guys. It builds you. But what is the opposite of that stress? It's called distress. Distress. And that distress is fear stress, guys. One good example, if you're reading a novel, say suppose Stephen King's, and that novel, Stephen King is known for all his fear stories. And when you are absorbed in that novel, a small knock in the door can create heart attack for you. Why? Fear. Some of you expose yourself to unwanted horror movies. I don't like to see horror movies because it takes away and zaps my energy. Why should I give my mind to that kind of this thing, guys? So one moment of that, it can zap a lot of your energy, and a lot of toxics are created in your body because your imagination doesn't know what is real, what is not real. It absorbs everything. That is why if you see in our Dominator, our program, our video, our Dominator profile video, I play this very ancient universal prayer. There's nothing to do with any religion. Asato ma sat gamaya, tamaso ma jodir gamaya, mirtyo ma amirdam gamaya. Asat means from non-truth to truth. A lot of us are letting non-truth to control our life, guys. And most of us, it's all real life. We watch movies and let the movies run our life. And that is asat. Asato ma sat gamaya. That is the truth. And that truth you must know. And they say if you know the truth shall set you free. And that's why I say go from that. That's what you call matrix of life. And this particular saying that I'm saying to you was used in the movie called Matrix. Asato ma sat gamaya. Tamaso ma jodir gamaya. That means from ignorance to light, from darkness to light. And what we call as the guru. Gu means dark, ru means light. What is the master in English is called guru in Sanskrit. That means from darkness to light. Anyone who takes you from darkness to light is your guru, guys. You can be a child. Suddenly you're cracking on your head to do something. The child comes and tells you, oh, Pa, you should do it this way. Then my son becomes my guru at that moment because I couldn't think about it. And he helped me to think from outside of me. And that's why from dark to light. So, Asotoma Sadgamaya, from untruth to truth. And then Tamosama Jodir Gamaya, from ignorance to light, from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light. And then Mirtyoma Mirdam Gamaya. And if you can do this, you can leave behind your mark in somebody's heart. And you will never die, guys. You will be always forever. You see, every one of us are born. One day we are going to go. But before that, why not we do something remarkable, at least in one soul's life? And we can go back to our Creator and say, I did this, and I think so, my life will be there. So at least you can make something remarkable. And that's the beauty about our industry, guys. If one soul you can save from being hit by corona. One soul you can hit from being health-wise or wealth-wise. And that you have done something remarkable, guys. And every one of us have the chance to do that in this nanoseconds here. Doesn't matter whether you're in Kenya, whether you're in India, whether in which part of the world you are now. It doesn't really matter. The 150 of you are sitting, I'm sitting in my room now, my bedroom actually, beside my bed, and I'm talking to you. And today, I don't have to go fly everywhere in the world to go and share this, guys. Anyone can share that. I don't have to become a master to do that. In fact, I went 10 years into spiritual part. I was in Himalayas, blah, blah, and all that, and to learn about myself. But I'm not teaching you based on that. I'm sharing with you based on what the truth of Superlife is all about. That what I learned is for myself, to master my own mind, my body, myself. What I'm sharing with you is generally practiced for the last 4 years by Superlife, the company, guys. So if you see this the right way, you can go big way with us. Number one, what we are giving you is a very powerful thing. Please do not compare us with any company. Every network marketing company is created for its own reason. One will lose its strength when compared. I am what I am is a product of one powerful network marketing company started in 1950s, Amway. And I'm a proud advocate of Amway for almost 8 years, guys. 8 years. 5 years. Out of 8 years, income tax department, I joined 19 years old, income tax department academy. Then I came out at 28. Out of that years, 5 years, I did Amway. And Amway is one of the forefront in this industry, guys. And that is the guy who made me realize who I am, what I am, and where I am. So now you can get that thing to do here. But what are we doing now? It's a new age, new style. And today we are giving you the same thing what we did in 37 years ago, what I did 37 years ago. I'm 59 years old now. 37 years ago, we gave people a chance to take care of their own health. And that time we used vital amino acid, what we call as vitamins. Today we are going to your soul level, at your cellular level, and we are giving you something for yourselves, guys. And my health is my wealth, is what I was taught when I was 22 years old. My health is my wealth. My wealth is my family's health. The Malaysian Chinese here, they spend about 3,000 to 4,000 ringgit every month just for their own personal health care. They buy supplements a lot those days because this was done by I'm a consultant for network marketing companies. I do a lot of research, guys. And they spend about 3,000, 4,000 ringgit because they are quite well-to-do guys. So average of them spend for 3,000, 4,000 ringgit. And they don't buy to sell, they buy to use. And in network marketing industry, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to become a doctor here. Please do not do that. If you're not a medical doctor, do not advocate this as a medicine to anybody. Your job is to take care of your own health. If you're not a herbalist, you're not a nutritionist, don't ever do that. Just share, I took the product, it did this for me, and I think so it can do that for you. That's all. Use the product, feel the product, share the business. And some will, some won't, so what? Share more, guys. So my health is my wealth. And people can reflect. People ask me, Dr. Maha, do you have any testimony? Then I say, you're looking at one. What do you mean, sir? I am the testimony. Because I'm using the product and I'm feeling the product and I'm sharing with you. And then if you ask me, I'm asking about diabetic this, and I say, go to YouTube. There are so many testimonies on that. So from day one, I'm focusing on wellness, 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 guys. What is wellness as opposed to sickness? Wellness is when you're taking care of your body as it is when you are now healthy. It's like taking care of your car, and you're taking your car to regular service every 5,000 or 10,000 service according to what your service is supposed to do. And if you're doing that regularly, that is wellness. But if you don't do the wellness regularly, every 5,000 mileage, and if you go and see the foreman after 1 year, 2 years, then the foreman said, hey, your fuel is stuck there. Your engine oil is stuck there. And then because it's so clouded, and then it's corrosive, and I can't even open up your what is this filter? It's all so dirty. Then he said, I need to do a major operation on your car. How much will it cost? They call it, if you do a major operation, they call it overhaul. Okay. And sometimes they call it grand ball, because I've done all that in my younger days. I open up motorbikes, I open up cars and put that together. Where I come from, the place where we all do that. But if you do that for your body, then you're already exposing to outside air, guys. The moment your body is cut, then you're not your normal self anymore. I repeat that. The moment the body is cut, you're not your normal self anymore. So we don't want that to happen to us. So what do? We go back to the Mother Nature's way of taking care of us, guys. So that's what we are helping you to do. Okay, and do not put yourself in the operation theater. Okay, and the other day, Dr. Oforio was calling me, and I wanted to get him to speak with me to US market. Every Monday morning, I'm in the US market. I asked him to join me. Dr. Oforio is a medical doctor for Crown Diamond, and he's working in Ghana hospital. And then he told me I'm the caterer. For one moment, 1 second, I almost asked him, what movie are you watching? Then I realized another second, oh my God, he's a medical doctor. He's an operation theater. You see, guys, because he's so involved in his work, and then he said, I'll call you after that. Then he called me after that, guys. You see, and I like what he said. I like what you say. You see, he had a backache very severely, because he was doing locum, he was taking care, because he comes from a humble family. He had to take care of that. And then he was working in the hospital throughout being a medical doctor in the hospital is not easy, guys. And he had a very severe backache, and our product helped him a lot. And then he asked the help of the head of the department to take care of one particular patient who had a very severe skin disease. And a product helped that. So that comes under the sickness category. So one is wellness, the other one is sickness. In SLWC Global System, we are focusing a lot on wellness, guys. But if someone comes like this, I tell them, try the product for 3 months to 6 months. I don't say anything as a medical doctor, because I'm not one. I have a doctorate in business administration, so I don't talk about medical aspect of that. But I know a lot of medical aspect that I read for myself. So I said, try it for 3 months to 6 months. And then after that, you will know the changes, because your body, earlier the lady that video I played here, in the beginning of before the meeting started, the lady said, today people are going for intuitive diet. Intuitive diet. That means listen to your body. When your body asks to eat, you eat. Same thing like that. Your body knows itself more than anybody else, guys. So here, my health, my wealth begins from that intuitive way of taking care of yourself. And I'm giving you a powerful product that can do that for you. Last week, I spoke thoroughly on that product. And that is very, very important. That one product, if you cannot afford to buy all the other products, STC30 alone can do that wonders for you. And for almost 3 or 4 years, we are just doing on that, guys. Because even the SCC plus 15 plus that came, initially it was called SCC 15. Now it's called SCC plus. It only came in the month of October 2017 or beginning of February 2018 launch. But it didn't go out of Malaysia because it was too heavy to fly in the plane. Some people took it for Nigeria and all that, but very little. But we used it in Malaysia a lot, that product also. So I'm going to share all those products today, guys. So bear with me and sit with me and really understand what we have. Okay. So together we stand with you to think health when surrounded by appearance of disease, or to think riches when the midst of appearance of poverty requires power. But whoever acquires the power becomes a mastermind. That person can conquer fate and can have what or he or she wants. I didn't tell this. Walter said this, guys. You see, we are going through a pandemic now. It's like a dagger standing on our head now. And that is what he said, to think health when surrounded by appearance of disease. There is a disease around us now. But if you're thinking about health, or to think riches when the midst of appearance of poverty, a lot of people now committed suicide in Malaysia because of poverty. And WHO says now, out of the 14 or out of the 8 things that you need to consider for health, poverty is one of it. Number 1 is, they said, physical health problem. Number 2, mental health problem. Third, they said, is poverty. So now Corona is creating both. So this means you can, very difficult to think about health. Everybody's talking about dying. Now, very difficult to think about riches when everybody's losing their job and all that. But whoever acquires the power becomes a mastermind. Let's not become mastermind of other people's life, guys. Let's not lead other people first. Let's learn to live our life first. Because someone somewhere there depending on us. Our wife is depending on us. Our children are depending on us. Our husbands are depending on us. Our family members are depending on us. A lot of families in Africa, they're still a joint family. I know one lady in Lesotho, which was in Malaysia. She said 14 of her family members, joint family members, are depending on her sole income. And that's what we call joint family. And India was famous for joint family. But sad to say, today, the modern world, joint family means husband and wife staying together. But those days, joint family means many families stay together, guys. And that's what we call community living. I love to live like that. I lived like that in the estate for so many years. It takes a whole village to raise a child. I was raised like that. Today, we are able to do that through this powerful Zoom. And Zoom for me is the communal living, where we are living with the golden era now. And I call this global citizens. And the other day, I was just thinking, I call it Zoom sit. I'm sitting. Sit, eat, zen. That means Zoom citizen means sit, eat, zen. We are sitting down and talking to each other. So we all are Zoom citizens now, okay? So now we are focusing on SLWC number 1. Superlife wealth creation is what we are focusing on. And that wealth is your health first. If you get up in the morning, if your body is not there, don't talk about the second wealth, guys. Only this guy is very important for us. And that guy is the most important, crucial part of me. A monkey in the Amazon will drop down from the tree about 600 times before it becomes a mastermind of jumping from tree to tree. But when it drops down from the tree, it will know which leaf to pick, which roots to eat to keep itself healthy. And where did it get from that? It's called animal instinct. And our base level, we all have animal instinct in us, guys. But along the way, we have lost even that animal instinct. Those people who lived in the villages in Africa, those people who lived in the villages of India, those people who are still living in the villages of Africa and India, in China, in Africa, in Brazil, and in South America, anywhere in the world, they still have that instinct. The moment they know what to do, when to do with their body, guys. But those people who are living in the urban side, we have lost that. And if you ask me who needs this most, it's the guys with the urban side now. We are the modern guys. The modern guys have lost the green lungs. We have lost the powerful trees around us. We have lost everything, guys. So the young people today who are going into the digital world, you need this more than anybody else. Okay, so that wealth is what I'm going to focus on. As this is taken care, then we also can take care of wealth, the second creation, Superlife Wealth Creation Part 2, number 2, SLWC 2. Then when this 2 is taken care, naturally your personal development will come naturally, guys. It will be a natural process. The Dr. Maha that you know here now, in 2017, Dr. Maha now is totally different. I became like a brand now. That's why this afternoon I wrote in my group, hustle till your name becomes a brand. Work hard until your money works hard for you. Work hard until your money works hard for you. I come to a point in my life now, within 1 year, I worked so hard that now my money can work hard for me. I can put my money where my money can work hard, and I can do what I love to do without thinking about money. If you are doing this without thinking of money, then you can do more joy for others, guys. That's what actors do. That's what movie stars do. That's why renowned doctors do. They come to a point of time that where the money is no more the factor. A factor is people's souls, guys. They want to take care of other souls. And that is what we call as personal development. And the next one is friendship development. Today, never before in my lifetime, I have so that kind of friends, guys. My Facebook is overcrowded, 5,000 people, and I got another almost now 200, 300 people waiting in the list. I have not even created another place. I got a page and all that people are coming also there. And this is only because of Superlife. It's only because of this pandemic. It's only because of Zoom. And this is the best era for me. At 59, what more can I ask, guys? Anyone here sitting in my age group now, this will be the best thing for you to do. So you can fly like an eagle. I have a friend here who was with me in the insurance industry 30 years ago, and my team was called Regal Eagle. Today, my Regal Eagle is flying globally now. The word regal means royal. Royal is what our soul is all about, guys. Okay? Now, how do we do this now? You have to change your habits, guys. Health, for me now, during this pandemic, I look at it differently. 2017, when I spoke about health in our Superlife office, where we started, and every Tuesday, just like how we are doing the Tuesday program every Tuesday here on Zoom, I used to do that Tuesdays. At that time, maybe 30 people, 40 people. Today, we do the Zoom meeting. I'm very happy there are 100 people. More than that is bonus for me. But sometimes we have 200, sometimes we have 300. I'm not looking for the numbers game. I'm not looking for fame, name and fame. But I know one soul sees the right way, 1,000 souls can change the life. And when we are doing it, then I said, health is HG. Health, the root word is HG, his energy. Because sometimes God can be seen as a masculine nature. I come from a culture that I see God as a feminine nature. Either way is the same. Whether you call mother or father, it's the same energy. And that energy is our first energy you get when you get your breath in the morning. If there's no breath, hangama ho gaya. Nothing. Nothing. Because you'll be a flat body. And some of us sometimes go through the fear. Will I get up in the morning or not? And if you touch your heart and see if you're above 40, 50, you have always the fear, will I get up in the morning or not? If you don't have the fear, then you're not alive. Everybody has the fear. But I am telling you, as long as I take care of my body, as long as I do what I need to do for my body, I don't have the fear. If I'm gone, I'm gone. So what? And you will enjoy life better. And when you have that kind of things, when you have the fear of going, you cannot be. I repeat, when you have the fear of going, then you cannot be. When you say, what come, what may, then let the time and hour run through the roughest day. This is a very powerful statement by Shakespeare in Macbeth. What come, what may, let the time and hour run through the roughest day. I am not going to be in the roughest day. Only the time and hour. I will just enjoy myself. And that's what you will be, guys. And that was instilled in me from my college days when I was doing Shakespeare. Okay? Now, you can do this, guys. You can do this very well. If that batteries, please do not raise your hands up now. There will be question time for you to raise your hands. If you have any question, you can ask me there. You are just allowed to listen now. Please put your hands down. All right? Guys, my style of coaching, many of you know, I do not allow you all to flow, disturb the flow, because flow is coming from above, not from me. And you just listen and learn to listen, very importantly. Many people fail in life because they don't sit and listen. I want listeners now. You put out your hands up, you have any question, write it down, and we allow you time to ask a question. If you're regular here, you know that. All right? So now, the power thing is you have the breath now. He has given you the breath. You have to learn how to heal through your habits, guys. We misuse our breath now. first thing, we misuse the bread when you get up in the morning. Biggest killer of your bread, number one, is feeling jealous of another person's success. That's the biggest killer. Jealous is the biggest killer. I didn't say that. Even Anthony Robbins calls it a sixth ghost. And not even Anthony Robbins, actually Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich. Jealous is the biggest killer. Never feel jealous about anybody else. If they are growing, you should be the first person to go there and shake hands with them and say, congratulations to you. And that is called zealous. Opposite of jealous is zealous. When you have a zeal of life, then you don't have to worry about sickness. You have to have a zeal of life. So don't ever be jealous of anybody's success, number one. Number two, anger is the biggest killer of all killer guys. They say anger is 1D away from danger. Never get angry. Even if you get angry, don't get attached to the anger. Only for the moment. Never get attached with anger. Very, very important, guys. And how do you do that is smile. In Chinese, they say, if you cannot smile, do not open the shop. And the word smile means, see me, I love everyone. Why the Malaysian Chinese make very good business? Like just now, my wife and I wanted to buy food. We were in the car, it's a heavy rain. They say, madam, you just go in the car, I'll come and serve you. And then we went to another shop, also heavy rain. Madam, you just wait in the car, I'll come and serve you. And that is what I love about them. You see, and they said a statement, if you cannot smile, do not open the shop. Because service begins with a smile, guys. And many leaders also don't know how to smile. And you have to smile very, very naturally. Don't fake your smile. And that smile must come from your heart. When you're happy, instantly, in the ancient masters call it ojas. And what is reflected above, outside of you is called tejas. And that is what we call charisma in English. If you want to attract leaders for you guys, you want to attract people for you, if you want to attract money for you, you have to have this aura around you. That's why we call it as aura. And network marketing is not about physical beings coming together. In Malay, we say gabungan aura. That means it's coming of the spirit of humans coming together. That aura in English, we call it human spirit. When two or more minds come together, a mastermind is created. That mastermind spirit will only come if you are happy inside you. If you are coming in 2%, if I'm a happy person, if you're a sad person, I'm coming together with a mastermind, you cannot bring that mastermind out because you are sad. Very difficult, guys. Masterminds need like-minded. You have to have a focused goal and you have to work towards the goal. That's why whichever country I go, I even started with dominators, core group. The word core group means everybody is having the same flow of thoughts, same flow of mind. And if there's jealousy in the core group, there's fear in the core group cannot function and bring the best out of others. So very important, guys, when you bring in the right people, you can go the right way. So your core group begins with your body. Your body, mind, and soul is your core group. If your body is happy, naturally your mind will be happy. If your mind is happy, then your soul will give power to both. Where is your mind? Many people think this is the mind. That is the wrong attitude, guys. This is not your mind. This is just the brain. The mind is the nucleus of your cells. In the nucleus of your cells got your DNA. If your DNA is the nucleus of cells, then how can your brain be your power? Your power is in your DNA. That DNA is the records all your past until your time you are created. The DNA has got the record. That means your past thoughts that you had from the time you're born is also in your DNA. What thoughts you had yesterday is also in your DNA. So like what Bruce Lee said, mind is like a water, it will flow. Because mind is every one of your cells is your mind, guys. And that is my realization during this pandemic now. There's no such thing as mind. What the subconscious mind, this mind, that mind is only your cells, cellular life. Because you see, some of you are coming here first time, you have not heard of Superlife. Today you are listening to me and new thoughts are created and then new words will be created, new vibration will be created. You're going to create a new mindset. And that new mindset is a new mind called Superlife. So we can create minds anytime you want to, guys. So I do not get attached to my past. I never get attached to my past because it's dead and gone. I never talk about my past success. Even I've done a Crown Ambassador, that's dead and gone. I never talk about that. I never put a title in front of me. I don't want that to put. Somebody put, that's their problem. If you see nowadays, I put my face, I just put my picture. Why? Today, the whole world is going to leadership, no title. So that's what you need to understand. Heal through habits means first remove all these titles, position out of you. Remove all the ego out of you. Remove all the unwanted power craze out of you. Just find your soul, guys, source of universal life. And that comes from a habit. And that comes from what you eat. What you eat creates your energy. And that vibration, L-O-V-E, can you all write this down? L-O-V-E. Lots of vibrating energy first begins with your food. Not your thoughts also, your food. Your food can trigger the right thoughts. Your food can trigger the wrong thoughts. Some food can create very subtle thoughts. Some food can create very aggressive thoughts. Some food can create for you very lazy thoughts. So our food decides our thoughts. And that is very, very important. Then some people say, then how do I eat when I'm hungry and taste? That's all your past thoughts triggering at that point of time, that food. And that's based on your past conditioning. So now we are given a chance now, sit down at home to change our conditioning, guys. And what is habit? Half a bit, half a bit, half a bit becomes habit. If I'm not a smoker now, and somebody comes and tells, I'm going through a lot of stress now because of this COVID now, and someone comes and tells me, Dr. Maha, why not you just take one. You just see, you take one puff, just one puff. And when it's small, I control it. Okay, never mind, one puff. Then 2 days, 3 days, 10 days, then it becomes bigger, it controls me. And that's what habits are, guys. When it's small, you control it. When it's bigger, it controls you. Some people start small with one sip of beer, one sip of liquor. Later on, they have one bottle and they know how to control it. Today, we are given a chance to revive ourselves, guys. And that habit is what this system is all about. And how do you do that? You see, this is what we told many, many years ago, many, many months ago, 4 years ago, when we started Superlife. And that's what US healthcare is telling now. The 7 trends shaping the US consumer health today. And that 7 trend is, number 1, self-care is better than healthcare. If you go to my PowerPoint, I have that statement there. Self-care is better than healthcare. And where did I get the idea? From Google. Where did Google get the idea? Because there's an NGO in UK at that time before the pandemic. They were coming out with an idea called self-care is better than healthcare. You say, why put your body into a table of doctor when you are supposed to take care of your body? And what is self-care is prevention is better than cure. Why pay more for sickness when I can pay less for wellness? If I buy the product now, people say it's expensive. But compared to the surgery we are going to go, compared to the sickness we are going to get. So anytime people ask me, people tell me, oh, product expensive, I say compared to what? Compared to what? I will never defend my pricing, guys, because the pricing is set based on the company's calculation, everything. And here, the beauty here is we don't even talk about a product. I talk about the system. They come back to the product to me. I say, sir, I'm not selling the product to you. I'm not selling the product to you. I'm selling a very powerful system to you. And in that system, I'm giving you my health is my wealth. And it comes under wellness care. We call it wellness technology care. What is wellness technology? I can eat an apple a day, and I can eat millions of apples a day. How do I do that? If I eat apple a day traditionally, it's called traditional way. But if I can eat trillions of apples a day, it's called technology way. And it's called nanotechnology or nanotechnology. Nano or nano, potato is still the same. And nano means 1 billion of the molecules. That's how you get, earlier, before I came here, why I was not able to hear the Sai Kumar. I didn't realize in the car I was using my headphone, which is cordless. iPhone cordless phone. And it works on Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is actually working on this nanotechnology, guys. If a sound can travel through non-wire, the food also can do that. So nanotechnology is what ST study is all about. And that is why it's a system. ST study is a system, first system you're going to get from SLWC Global System. If you go to any treatment of Ayurveda or Siddha, the traditional way, or Chinese medicine, or if you go to the village doctors, they will put through natural way, but it can take you 6 months, it can take you years. But because it's in nanotechnology, it goes under your tongue and the myelin absorbs it, it goes to your pituitary gland, and then it works through your endocrine system and it triggers all your cells and it goes and sends according to what your cells need. And that was given by that video I shared with you all earlier, where we are focusing on the endocrine glands, guys. In fact, I was talking to Mr. Appon, who was with me 30 years ago. 30 years ago, somewhere maybe 20, 25 years ago, I had a public talk, and I'm looking for the book I created. And in that book, I said how we are connected. Our 7 chakras in our body, our endocrine glands, and our organs, how they are connected. And the 7 vital organs, everything is connected, guys. All connected back to your food. And today, that's what we are doing. Self-care is better than healthcare. And digital health now. You can check on your health immediately. You don't have to go to the clinic to check your health. Your iPhone is doing that for you. And then natural treatments. Everybody is going for natural treatment now. And then US healthcare is seeing a shift in priorities. CEO of CHPA, Scott Melville, shares the trends shaping the future now. And this is all you can get in Google, guys. I got this from Google. And then he said, an emphasis on prevention versus treatment. Everybody wants to go for prevention. And then self-care isn't a choice, it's a necessity. And expansion of digital health, the rise of e-commerce, and the shifting landscape. Everything is happening now in the right time, the right place for us to change our habits, guys. If we don't capitalize on this, then never a chance like this will come for us. So take it the right way, you can go big way with us. And that's why you're part of Dominator team. And then you're part of Superlife Dual Company. And then we are moving the system called SLWC Global System. And I'm a proud principal of DB Life Academy. Okay, now, your breathing is very, very important, I told you. And that is the first elixir of life. Your breath is your first medicine. In fact, elixir means more than medicine. It's like a nectar. It's a divine nectar given to us. The breath that comes to you, if you know how to handle it, that itself can take care of you. You can go to YouTube and look for mindful meditation and deep breathing exercise. I've been following this deep breathing exercise by Dr. Deepak Chopra. Dr. Deepak Chopra is actually from US. He is from San Diego. And today, many of the people from the White House and all that follow is what he guides, guys. And that's all about breathing. Okay, you can go and Google YouTube and check on yourself, all right? Now, we are going to give you very powerful way of handling things. First is your health, it must go back to Mother Nature. You must fly like the eagle now. How do you do that? You take care of your health first, health-wise, and then organic growth. We are all focusing on organic now in SCC30, in all our products. This is a base you must understand before I can talk about a product. That organic means organ with tonic. That means something I'm giving tonic for the organs. That's what organic means. And organic growth is very important now, guys. Health-wise and wealth-wise. Even my business, I started organic growth. I started 0, and then I built 68 people. I brought in 68 people. From that, I got now 50,000 members. So organic growth, health-wise, wealth-wise. And organ is very, very important. 12 vital organs. Out of that, 5 vital organs for your immune system, 7 for your normal health, guys. Very important, okay? Now, how do you do this now? When you get up in the morning, if you are in a country where you got sunshine, first thing you must soak yourself in the sun at least 10 minutes in the morning. This is a habit you must change, guys. Young people today, they sleep late, wake up late, they don't even see the sun. That is the biggest killer of all killers. Why people are getting skin disease very easily now? Because no exposure to sun. Those days, they call it Surya Namaskar. Why? Because if you tell them to do themselves, they won't do. If you say you pray to the God through the sun, then you'll get this power, that power, then they pray. That's how they trick people, guys. It's not that you're praying to the sun. But those masters those days were very clever. They say, if I tell this man to pray, he won't pray. If I tell this man to do this exercise, you won't do. But I say, if you pray to the God, you'll pray to the sun, you'll get the power, this power, then you will do. But the idea they gave was fantastic idea those days, guys. 10 minutes in the morning, before 10 a.m., you can see the eyes eye to eye. After that, if you see the eyes, if you see the sun through your naked eyes, it can burn you. You will get cancer and all that. It's carcinogen. Up to 10 o'clock, when you can see the eye, it's called red sun. Red sun, we call it Aruna, red sun. And you can see the red sun in the morning when it's rising. You can see the red sun in the evening when it's setting. If you come to my Facebook, I take a lot of pictures of that. And that's the best alignment that you can do for your body, guys. The best alignment is first thing in the dawn and night in the dusk and dawn. That's the best time you can do that. That's why you see the Muslim prayers all start from that time, because they want you to align with Mother Nature. Very important. The bells will start ringing. Whenever there's azan going on in one mosque, I will see the bells in the temples will go on. Somewhere some prayers will be going on. Why? Because they're calling Mother Nature, we all for us to align with Mother Nature. And then sometimes I have also noticed the moment the sun is about to come, the birds will start singing like they are waiting for something to come. Then the orchestra. I have followed birds. I've taken pictures of those birds. Or I've taken videos. And because they are welcoming the sun to come, guys, that's how nature works with. And that's why they can live so long. There are 400 years old trees. There are even birds and all that for many, many years old, guys. Turtle and all that. If they can live that long, why not be humans? They're supposed to be more sophisticated than them. But we are one corona, we are worried, so worried. Every time I walk out, how come I'm not seeing a crow? There are a lot of crows where I'm staying here, a lot of crows, but none of the crows were wearing a mask, or I don't see any dead crows around. Why? Balance of system, guys. They're balanced with Mother Nature. So first thing in the morning, if you want your soul to shine, then get 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes good enough. Okay? Very, very important. That 10 minutes will do wonders for you guys. Then your souls will shine, your body will vibrate. Some people ask me, how come you copy him? How come your energy to work? I start with that, guys. Very important. Heart celebrates, organs accelerate, brain reverberates, universe collaborates, life is super. I repeat this. This I wrote in my Facebook. Sunshine, soul shines, body vibrates, heart celebrates, organs accelerate, brain reverberates, universe collaborates, life is super. And I like the song by John Denver. Sunshine on my eyes makes me happy. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me cry. So when he says sunshine on your shoulder make me cry, means you're not supposed to look at the sun. That's the afternoon. But sunshine on your shoulders will make you happy. Or sunshine on your eyes will make you happy. Very powerful meaning in that song. All right. So this is where it begins, guys. What we are talking about, lifestyle change. SLWC is not just a product alone, lifestyle change, habits change. Now begins the product. You begin with STC 30. Do not go out of your house without STC 30. Just like those school days we say, first to Bata, then to school. Bata is an Italian shoe brand. Okay, first to Bata, then to school. Now, here we are telling you the same thing now. First to STC 30, then to wherever you want to go. What does STC 30 do? It will give you the 50 nutrients your whole body needs for the whole day. 50 nutrients. Whatever you're supposed to take, balanced breakfast, balanced lunch, balanced dinner, one STC 30 can do that for you. Do not take this for you only if you're falling sick, guys. That's a dangerous thing for you to do, because by the time it's too dangerous. You're already going, your body is already exposed to some kind of sickness. Not dangerous, but sickness is exposed already. Symptoms are coming. Prevention is better than cure. Don't drink water when you're thirsty. You're supposed to drink water regularly. By the time you're thirsty, that means some organs are already dried up. You are supposed to drink water regularly. Okay? So very important. Now, what do you get? The 50 nutrients? You get the water, carbohydrate, you get the essential amino acids, essential fatty acids, minerals, fat-soluble vitamins, trace minerals, water-soluble vitamins, guys. Do not come to test the product with us. The product has been tested, that's why you use. Do not come and ask whether got clinical test or not, because you don't need clinical test for a food given by Mother Nature. Why do you need a clinical test for a food given by Mother Nature? Only if I put some chemical here, I put this, that, mercury there, and this, and then you need. These not roots, these fruits, guys. And even the Bible, all the scriptures in the world say the same thing. One thing in common. For everything, I have something in the plants. Through the fruits, I give you food. Through the plant, through the leaves, I give you medicine. We are not even giving you leaves. We are not even giving you leaves. We are giving you the fruits, the fruits, the fruits. We are going back to what the scriptures wants us to do. So complete food for cellular nutrition. What is cellular? Your souls, your DNA, everything is our cells, guys. So I like the English word for cells. You can either be a prison cell where you are caught and stuck there forever, or you can be a vibrant cell for that. 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, a lady called me. I don't know the lady, actually. I've not seen the lady in person. She sent me a message. She called me, I missed call. Then when I saw the message, she sent me a message with all the, what they call gadgets, that oxygen thing on her nose. And then I saw that, I felt so bad. I called her. She said, I am in the hospital. I'm diagnosed for COVID. I got nobody here. I don't know what to do, sir. I called few names. No. She called me. I picked the phone. And I saw that I picked the phone. Say, I called few names. Nobody called you. Picked up the phone, sir. I cannot breathe, sir. I feel like dying. I'm so sad, sir. Then I told, don't worry. Don't think about anything. My father is alone in the house. Because I got COVID, my father is alone in the house. He sent the father's picture. I said, don't worry about your father now. Come out alive first. Don't worry about your father. Then I told her, how do you do this now? I gave her one small 3 letters. We call it mantra, chanting, whatever you call it. I gave her that. You can get it from Bible. You can get it from anywhere. I just do this 3 times. Just do this every nanoseconds. Make your body, mind become stable first. Stability of the mind is very important, I told her. So she kept doing that. And it's very simple. I asked her to call for Mother Nature. And in Sanskrit, we say Om Jai Mata. That's all. Om is nothing, guys, nothing to do with race or religion. Your sound of your soul, heard by even in the universe, is Om. And that's why the electronic, this one, we say Ohms. And that is the sound of your soul, heard in the vibration in your body. And then after that, J means victory to the Mother Nature. Om Jai Mata. I just asked her to do that. And then after a while, she called me, sir, I'm feeling better now. I said, because you know why? I'm convincing her that for her to take care of her own body, using her own mind. Then after a while, I know one of our leaders also had COVID and went to the same hospital. I called our leader. I said, can you do me a favor? Just give her some confidence. Call her up and say, you are also there and you're already out. Then and she called, she didn't pick the phone. And then she sent, I said, give a voice message. Later on, she sent a voice message. And then after night, she called up and then she gave her confidence. And guess what? This morning, she has died. She is discharged from the hospital, guys. That's what I meant by collaboration of souls for celebration of life. Collaboration of souls for celebration of life. This is our life, guys. This life doesn't belong to hospital, doesn't belong to doctors, doesn't belong to anybody. All of them can only assist us. Even this, everything can assist you. But if you don't take care of your responsibility, your own body, do not blame anybody, even the creator of all creation. This is our body. It's my life. I like that Dr. Alban's song. It's my life. So guys, first thing in the morning, please take acid. If you don't take acid, don't talk about this person to anybody. I repeat that. We are doing a big what do you call it, mockery to the system. Very important. Use the product, feel the product, share the business. All right. Now, this is our founder. He's coming here afterwards. And he'll be coming about 10:15. And this is what he does every morning. He's not doing this just to show off in Facebook, guys. I know him. When I was staying with him in one of our leadership meetings, he was my roommate. The moment he opened up inside his bag, his toiletries, and everywhere is arranged with STC30, guys. That means it means what he says. Many owners of companies, they don't even take the product. They don't even know that what the product is. And then he goes for regular exercise wherever he goes. Whenever I go to India, I like to walk, and he likes to jog. I like to walk a lot. He likes to jog a lot. And that is very, very important. All successful people do that regularly in the morning, guys. If you want to be successful, this is one habit you must pick up. Fit is not a destination, but it's a way of life. Keep exercising. For me, the word fit means firm in truth. Firm in truth. Your body is your truth. You have to be firm in that. Very important. And then during this pandemic, a person like this has become like this. A person like that became like this. And he's none other than our MD from India. So we all are meaning what we say, guys. We are not just giving you something that we don't take it, and we are just giving you something to just go and sell and make money. That's not our idea. Because everything, I come from a spiritual background for 10 years. All of us have spiritual background. Everything is accounted. You make money that way, you have to pay somewhere. Every money you make that way, you have to pay somewhere, guys. Either you pay through your family's problem, you have to pay some problem. All those people who make money in that way, you see their life is not happy. Sometimes they only have to come out at night to enjoy the money also. We don't do that kind of thing, guys. 24/7, we are there available for you, and we can speak anywhere. Tomorrow, I'm going to do one program, and I'm going to do this program for my direct leaders all over the world. That means their team and all that. And I'm going to talk why people don't fail in Superlife. And look out for that. As I'm talking to you, this thought came to me, and I want to share that. Why people don't fail in Superlife. Okay. Now, this is the gentleman. His name is Dr. William Francis, and he's our MD for India. And you see him. And this is during the pandemic, beginning of pandemic. And this is what our leadership meeting in Bangkok. And look at his changes now. and is doing wonders, guys. So, guys, you have to have health about not just about weight loss. It's about gaining back our life. It's not about weight loss. It's about gaining back our life. And it begins very, very importantly, your breath. It begins very, very importantly, sitting with your loved one, enjoying nature. It begins very importantly that before you give your last breath, you must do something like as though you're going to give your last breath away and understand the essence of life, guys. And it's very, very important. You have to have your breath in the morning as your anchor to start anything. Okay? Now, you have to have this more importantly than anything else, guys. All our 4 products, first, as study, it balances your endocrine system. Your endocrine system is balanced. Pituitary gland can do its wonderful work. Pituitary gland is the master gland, guys. What you call as master is actually starts with your pituitary gland, what we call as a third eye. This third eye is because the sixth sense is here. It's not something religious, guys, very science, very physiological, very psychological, and very inner thing. When your pituitary gland is actually straight line and the end here works, then you trigger here. Your vibration works here. Your vibration is not coming from here. Your vibration comes from here. And that's why you absorb energy power here. Whatever I need to talk to you is coming from here. And that is where your pituitary gland is. So the moment you put it under the tongue, it absorbs into the pituitary gland, and the master gland will send to all the other glands. The glands are the one monitoring each organs. Every gland has got a role to play. And they are given the organs to play. That means the glands own the organs. The glands own the organs. Okay, there's the stomach gland, this gland, all that glands. I'm not going to talk about glands today, but every gland owns the organs. And that organs are the ones supporting these glands. So we are doing now the job, we are doing reverse. We are putting it under the tongue, immediately it goes and then triggers the cells belonging to the organs, guys. If you take the normal traditional way of food, suppose you eat banana, and banana has got so many B16 or blah, blah, and all that, and you eat it, banana goes through a normal process. And that process is, it goes to your stomach. Stomach, what is stomach? STO, stove, matter change. Stomach is the place where food changes into nutrition. And colons are clogged up, the fire cannot work. There is a very powerful fire triggered by your colon. We call it digestive fire. And in the spiritual, they say there's the most powerful fire in the body. And in that fire is not used properly, it can also cause illness for us. In Ayurveda, they give a lot of importance to that fire. That's why they don't allow you to drink water while eating. If you go to India, they never serve water before we eat, guys. In Malaysia, we drink a lot first. We drink water, we drink this before food comes to us. They don't even ask you if you want water or not. If you go to India, if you try eating in India restaurants and see, they will never serve the water for you. If you ask the water serve, we'll give water later. They will want you to eat the food first, because that's the right way to do. Because the moment you put water, what will happen? Especially cold water, young people today, you're destroying your own fire inside your body. The moment you're hungry, your glands all will trigger the fire to come, and the fire is already burning, waiting for the food to come, to burn. The moment you put the cold water, iced water, at least chilled water is okay. The moment you put ice water, it's like now, zoom. It's like, if you put ice water in your hot stove, what will happen? And you're burning your stomach areas, guys. You're burning it off. That's where ulcer begins. Why people get ulcer? Because they're drinking a lot of water before they are supposed to eat. Don't drink water when you're already hungry. Eat the food first and drink water at the end. Very important. Many of the ulcer leads to gastric leads to cancer. It begins because of too much of water in the body when your fire is about to come out to burn your food. All that is very important, guys. This is where we say balance. If you have a proper balance in your system, then system will happen for you. And the balance is like this: emotional balance, social balance, and physical balance. What I spoke about is physical balance. And then social balance, your relationship, very important, guys. Many of the cancer cases that I know of, two of my sisters died of cancer. And why they died? Not because of physiological, but psychological. Some of them have problems with the husband. They don't tell us. They keep the problems to themselves. They keep the problem to themselves. Then that becomes depression. and it becomes and cancerous inside because so much of toxins is put in that. And some of them sit down and watch serials. Whether you watch English serials or Tamil serials, whether you watch Hindi serials, Malay serials, or now very famous in Malaysia, Korean serials, a person will start crying today, will end crying after 1 year. And a person who watches that whenever they are hungry, they don't realize they're absorbing whatever they are watching, that guys, that emotion is absorbed into the system. And that toxin also goes into a system. And that comes from social, watching too much of television at the wrong time. And eating food while watching television is one of the worst thing to do. Those days we have a prayer, we sit down as a family, we eat. Now with pandemic, I can see that happening. Otherwise, we will eat in front of them. We don't know what we are eating because we are so absorbed in the TV. When we go out to eat with friends, we are talking so much, we don't know when what we eat. See, we don't respect food, we don't respect our body, guys. When you don't respect food, you don't respect your body. Then emotional. Emotional energy is the biggest killer of all killers. That's the biggest killer of all killers. So this is what you need to balance, guys. Very important. And how do you do this balance? Exercise. Exercise. That's what Zig Ziglar used to tell me when I used to listen to his cassettes when I was young. I'm so busy that I will do exercise every day. Because people ask him, how come you make sure you have your exercise every day? Because you're so busy, you're traveling there. He said, because I'm busy, I do my exercise every day. Otherwise, I cannot be busy. And he related one very nice story in one of his talks. Why exercise is very important. He related one story. He said he was running around the block in his house, exercising. And he was running, he was jogging, running. At the same time, a helicopter was doing some work at the top of the condominium, some work. Then he said a big crowd of people was standing still and looking at the helicopter working while he was jogging. And he said he finished about 10 rounds and they were still standing and looking at that. He said, the helicopter is doing some work. I am doing some work. They are standing still and doing nothing. And that's the cause for all sickness, he said. Because your body is not meant to be stand still, guys. It must move. And today, the exercise I'm learning from the YouTube, I got a 7 minutes exercise. Please go and look Google for 7 minutes exercise in YouTube. Very powerful exercise. My wife and I are doing that for last 6-7 months. And that lady has come up with a part 2 now. She said, do 3 times a week, 3 times a day. Don't just do once. The more you do exercise, the better for your body. The more you move, the better for you. Okay? Now, that's how you balance your system, guys. Calmness is the cradle of power. Many people get sick because they are not calm. And before pandemic, they are not calm at all, guys. Okay, they are not calm at all. Very, very important. Okay, don't worry, all your questions there, I'll be reading that afterwards because I cannot see the question and answer, talk to you same time. Calmness is the cradle of the power. You have to be calm now. Why they asked you to work from home? And I extended it to work feeling happy and work from your heart. When you work from your heart, you don't work anymore. And you are very calm. The word calm for me means C-A-L-M, connected to Almighty. Where are you connected to Almighty? When you're connected to your soul. When you're connected to the soul, you're one with the one. And that energy will give you the calmness, guys. And calmness is the cradle of the power, cradle of power. Very important. Now, you have to have that very importantly taken care in the morning, okay? And you have to now make your body a flute and have it a power. You see, every now and then, you can be manager or you can be a leader. Managers light a fire under people. Leaders light a fire in people. And I like to be a leader. I don't like to be a manager. I don't manage people, guys. I never like to manage people. I was the group sales manager for 16 years, but I detested I don't like to be a manager. But I don't like to manage people. Because people need to manage themselves. I cannot manage anybody. But what I can do, I can be a leader, light the fire in them so that they can manage themselves better. I know how to manage myself. I know how to manage my time. I know how to manage my thoughts. I know how to manage my hours. I read a lot how to manage myself. But what I share with people is I give them the fire and find their own way how to manage themselves. And if they find my way is good, why not? Okay. So I lead people, I don't manage people. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. This is my mentor, Jim Rohn said. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Now is the time for self-education, guys. Okay. So we have this weekly coaching session every week for you. Every week for you. It doesn't really, I open up for everybody. There are people from other teams are coming. Those who want to come and use it is up to you. Don't want to use it, it's also up to you. You use it, I'm happy. You don't use it, I'm also happy. Okay. Now, my health is my wealth. This is a talk I gave with Dr. Ofori, medical doctor. And I'm going to give a lot of such talks. I'm organizing one in Tamil with all the doctors in India. That means alternative doctors. And they're going to talk with me. And some of them are very renowned celebrity doctors there. And look out for that. And I'm going to do a lot of talk with other doctors in other parts of the world. And we're going to do this, My Health is My Wealth talk for you. I'm going to create a channel called My Health is My wealth is my family's health. So one part we'll talk about health, the other part we'll talk about wealth. And here's what Thomas Edison said. The doctors of the future will no longer treat the human frame with drugs, but rather will cure and prevent disease with nutrition. And this is what Thomas Edison said 100 years ago, guys. And that's what's happening now. Okay. So first, pandemic is actually pushing us, the body and mind, to seek the refuge of the soul. Seek first the kingdom of the soul, the breath, the elixir of life. These are my own words. Everything around you is breath. And that breath can turn to become electricity. That breath can take to become water. The breath can take to become anything. It's turning it to become very powerful for you guys. And this is around you, within you. Okay. Now, the power of breath starts with your lungs. You must learn how to inhale, exhale. There are a lot of exercise now in YouTube. One of the best guy I recommend is Dr. Deepak Chopra. Okay, in English. Okay, now you have to understand.
Mervyn is a young entrepreneur.
You see, we are now giving you a chance for you to really understand this. And if you really understand this, and then you understand our product. I started with STC30. Now I'm talking about calorie restriction, exercise, low-fat living, low-salt diet, sexual living. Sex is very important, guys. It's a very part and parcel of married life. Don't feel bad about that. If you're not married, then you better get married if you want to have that. But that's a very powerful thing for you to do. A healthy person does that. And sexual living is very important. And this book, I bought this book in 2004. Sleep is very important. Stress-free living is very important. All this is what our product is all about. And now I go to the second product. Why these products are very, very important. First product, SC30, will give you pandemic shield, protects you. And all this you must do every day. You have to get up. My health is my wealth. You have to take care of all these organs. 1 organ, 2 organ, 3 organ, 4 organ, 5 organs here. And then you have to take the 7 organs up there. These 5 organs are the one that takes care of your immune system. The 7 organs takes care of your inner health. Okay. Once you control your mind, you can conquer your body. So daily prayer will help you to do that. When you get up in the morning, you got breath. Say thank you to the Creator, guys. Don't ask anything else. Don't say anything else. Don't say why my life is like that. Don't ever do that. There are so many people who got no breath this morning. So just say thank you. Second, you do meditation. Meditation is not something that you must go and learn it from master and all that. There are a lot of exercise I told you in the YouTube. It's all about breathing exercise. Daily breathing awareness exercise. Realize the gentle flow of your inhale and exhale, the nectar of your life. Now, daily exercise is very, very important. I told you the important exercise that's now. Sweat it out 30 minutes a day, 1 hour for 3 days, and sport exercise in the house. If you cannot go out, do sport exercise in the house or sporty exercise in the park. Sweat it out daily so that you can remove your sugar, salt, worry, excess anger, anxiety, and toxin. In short, it's called sweat. S for sugar and salt, W for worry, excess anger is EA, anxiety and toxin, sweat. Then you have to take SC30. SC30 is a pandemic shield, cell equalizer, body, mind, and soul balancer, cell enhancer for Sukshma power, that means gentle power inside the body, divine subtle power rotates the cells, and then more calm and composed nature. Now, what will the other 3 products for you? You can even take this regularly, guys, if you really want to. And I'm going to start with the SCC Plus. Why SCC Plus is very important? Remember, I told you your stomach is very important. There was a question asked here. I will answer this question here. Okay. They said here, I also heard that water theory first thing in the morning, which is also empty stomach. Yes, guys. Okay. I also heard that, okay. I have a question about water. We are told to take ST30 on empty stomach and take a glass of water after a few minutes, but you are saying that should not take water on empty stomach, which is which. Very important for you to understand what I'm saying. When you get up in the morning, you take SC30. Don't worry about water. Take SC30. Don't worry about water, guys, because there is water in SC30. Remember the first three, this thing, there's water there. So SC30 has got its water there because apple, grapes and all that. So don't worry about water. Water you drink when you're thirsty. Water you drink when you're thirsty, but first thing in the morning, you can even drink water. Why? Because when you take SC30, you already taken the food. You already taken the food for your cells. And cells are happy now. Now you can take your breakfast also in the morning, brush your teeth, take your breakfast. While you're taking your breakfast now, after that you take your water. Nothing wrong with that. What is breakfast? Breakfast means you're fasted 8 hours or 12 hours. So you're fasted now. When you get up in the morning, there is hunger in your body. There's hunger in your body. You're hungry because you're fasted. Then after that, you take your SC30, take your bread or this thing, then take your coffee or take water, whatever you want. There's no hard and fast food that you must take immediately, guys. There is water there in SC30. Remember, it's fruits one. Okay? So don't worry about that. Don't follow that this thing. Your body knows better. Remember, intuitive diet means that. Your body knows best. Now, after that is, you go and do your normal things, you eat your breakfast there, and then when you're hungry in the afternoon, you drink water in between. When you're hungry in the afternoon, don't drink water yet because you're already hungry. Your body is already creating the fire. And that's when they say, eat your food first, then drink the water. Understand that when you're supposed to drink, when you're not supposed to drink. All right, very important. Okay, you have to give some food because the body is waiting for some food when the fire is already coming out. Give that food first. Then the food is there in the stomach, then it's happy. So the moment you put acid in the morning, empty stomach, you put it, it's not going to the stomach at all. It's going to your glands, and the gland is sending to that. That's job is happening, bypass everything. Then you take some food for your body. Brush your teeth, you take your food, you take that. And after that, you take the water regularly. I hope I answered the question now. Okay. Now, daily SCC plus. Who should take SCC plus daily? If you have constipation and if you have indigestion, you should take it daily. Constipation and indigestion is the fastest will to the grave. And it happened because of misusing of your stomach on a regular basis. Constipation and indigestion happens misusing your digestive tract and all that in a regular basis, and that's where constipation happens. We used to have in our Indian houses a drink called Oma water. It's made of some I can't remember the scientific name for it. My mother used to give that, and my mother used to give. When say we got stomach upset, then she will give us that to make the stomach calm. So they calm down the stomach. They had all these guys naturally. My friend was married to a doctor. He's an Indian Hindu guy. Then he married a Malay doctor. Wife was a Malay doctor. He became Muslim. Then, but he had that practice of drinking this Oma water and all that. One night, the wife, who's a doctor, who has got her own clinic, she had a stomach upset. So he told her, he gave her the drink. He said, no, I don't believe in all this stuff. It's all this mumbo jumbo and all that. Then he said, okay, you don't want to drink, it's your problem. He went to sleep. Then when she couldn't take it at night, she went quietly and she drank it since. Then she had a calmness of stomach and then she came back. And then her husband told her, it seems, you went down and drank that, right? She said, yeah, I couldn't take it. See, even doctors are drinking it. All went back to Mother Nature, guys, natural way. Everything that you need is in Mother Nature. And today I see a lot of Indian homes now going back to that old Mother Nature way. I go to market to buy, they are buying a lot of traditional vegetables now. Now, if you cannot do all that, you can do it SCC Plus. What does SCC Plus do? SCC Plus, every time you see a product, you must understand the concept of the product. When I see a product, I see what's the concept, why that product was designed. What is the mind of the designer when he created the product? The concept first. Then go for the features. Then go for the benefits. As a consumer, you want to consume for yourself, you go for the benefit. And I'm giving you the benefit first. Then you read about the ingredients. Now, today you can go and read in Google, YouTube, and you can, even all the 4 products, we got a video. You can see all the videos yourself. But the benefits, what you must know as a consumer. You're not going to sell the product. You're going to consume the product. If you're a medical doctor, you're an alternative doctor, you're a beauty center owner, then you need to know the products before you sell. I'm going to use the product. So I just want to know what the benefit first. Then I read the features. oh, it's organic, so I'm happy, I consume. I buy a television not to check behind what the television set is. I want to watch a movie. So sell the sizzle, not the stick, they say. Now, it's a powerful colon cleanser. Colon cleanser. You need to cleanse your colon regularly, guys. Anthony Robbins, the great motivational speaker of all time, he said this: if you have a BMW, sell it. If you have a luxury house, sell it. Buy a very expensive juicer and juice all the fruits that you know and drink the juice every day and take care of your colon. Now I'm telling you, you don't have to sell your BMW, you don't have to sell all your luxury house. Just take SSC Plus, guys. How does it help? It's a colon is the headquarters of the body. 76% to 80% of immunity dwells here. We said 80%. And recently, one doctor was speaking in Facebook, he said 76%. Whether 76 or 80 doesn't really matter. But for me, my imagination goes like this. That means my immune system, my 5 guys are my organs that works. The hormones that trigger these 5 guys are waiting in the, like a fire brigade, firefighters waiting in their station called stomach. Because stomach can do only works when the stomach needs to work when the food is coming in. So before that, the stomach got space. So these hormones wait there. They can play the fool. They can have fun there. They're waiting for the signal. The moment the pituitary gland sends a signal, guys, there is a outside guy enemy in the house. The moment the doctor sends the signal, the doctor in the house, the pituitary gland, the pharmacist in the house, the pituitary gland, he sends a signal now. These guys will wear their helmet, wear their jackets, everything. They run out to protect the other organs. But if they cannot, the exit door doesn't open. If the pores of the stomach doesn't open, I'm talking about the colons, doesn't open, then they are stuck inside. They cannot do their job. So if you take SSC Plus regularly, then it cleanses the system. It doesn't block the system. Then what happens? They can come out and penetrate through that and just empower whatever glands that need to be empowered, and all the cells can work, guys. So if you understand this game plan, then you know that you are the mind setter for that. So if you take care of your colon very well, colon will take care of you. That's what they say. So your colon will take care of you. And then we have 10 powerful ingredients there. 10 powerful ingredients. What are the ingredients? You can check yourself in the YouTube. You can check yourself. You can read about the ingredients. After I'll go through the ingredients also. These powerful ingredients, I was involved when they were creating this product. When this product came, I was not involved. I just asked them the ingredients. I read the 6 ingredients, very powerful ingredients. Then when SCC was created, I was involved. Then I told them to add in amalaki, because I knew the power of amalaki. I was consulting another US company. The entire products in the US company, which was given, the idea was given by Deepak Chopra, was only amalaki. And I said, please add in amalaki. It's very, very powerful for our stomach. And amalaki, even in hot water, it's got 20% more. One small amalaki, very, very small, has got 20% more vitamin C than oranges. But oranges, you put hot water, it can just fizzle off. But in amalaki, you can even put hot water, it can withstand. I used to drink coffee with amalaki. I was not a coffee drinker. From the time I was born until I consulted the company, I was a coffee drinker. After that, I was a tea drinker. After that, I became a coffee drinker because of the habit I created that. And that's how powerful amalaki is, guys. And we have amalaki. Whatever that dirt that's in the body, bad vibration in your body because of food you have eaten. Let me very quickly share with you how we get our emotional vibration from the food. Most of the time, if you're working outside of your house, and if you are working in the office, whether in Malaysia, anywhere in the world, you tend to eat food around your office. And those guys who are cooking that, whether in US or anything, mostly are migrants who came there from other parts of the world. And migrants, they leave their family and children at their home. If supposing the morning they get up and they're suddenly thinking about their family in Mexico, or their family in Italy, or if you are in Italy and your family are in Nigeria, or if you're in Greece, your family are in Ghana, somewhere the cook is family somewhere around the world. What happened? The entire vibration of the cook is all negative. And that feeling will be actually absorbed by the food he's cooking, guys. Because vibration of person travels by air. Next, if that morning he's supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do the cooking, but for some reason he was so tired, he woke up at 6:30 or 7. Then his boss came and gave him the firing. Then now that's full of anger vibration. And that is also absorbed by the food. Now, when you are eating the same food, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're sad, you don't know why. That's called vibration, guys. That's how we get vibration from food. So this is one particular fruit that's found only in Himalayas, can absorb the entire thing, and that is in SSE. Guys, very powerful. And we got beetroot and all that. What the company did was, the concept was very powerful. Not only they took care of the colon, they took care of all the digestive organs that related to the digestive system. That means the liver, the gallbladder, and all that. So the nutrition that you get is taking care of not only the colon, taking care of all the other guys. And that's why SSC Plus is very powerful. India has demanded that a lot from us, even though India is known for cleansing of the colon. And today, India, this product is available, they are very happy. Today, all the 4 products are available in most countries now, guys. Okay, now, this is the power of product. What Malaysians were doing, Malaysian Indians were doing, they eat throughout. Malaysians are known for eating. If you ask all the Nigerian brothers in Malaysia, you're going to ask any of your friends, we are very good for eating. Our restaurants are, before the pandemic, was 24/7. Our clinics were 25/7. We eat a lot, we go to clinic a lot. Now, I like the discipline is created because by 8, 10 o'clock, everything is closed now. New habit is being created. But what happened is that this tendency of eating a lot more than what we are supposed to eat is causing a lot of problem, because you're supposed to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But the famous thing is supper. And what happens with most of supper time, we eat what we are supposed to eat in the breakfast, what you're supposed to eat in the lunch. So the stomach was doing overwork for us, guys. Overwork for us. And that's why we had a lot of constipation problem. And now colon cancer is the biggest cancer in the world. And also in Malaysia is number 2 after heart attack. So that's the problem, guys. So colon cleansing is very important. And this product does wonders, wonders, wonders. So that is SEC. And we have added on, once this Zoom came into picture and we all were talking. And then I liked one of the time we had a Zoom meeting with the founder of what you call Mibel. And in that Zoom meeting with the top leaders, and he was talking about we need to bring in something called metabolizer while you're sitting down. Because today people are sitting down a lot. And they call sitting is the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking. And that's why company came up with a very good system now, Sinetron. Sinetron comes from France. You can go and Google on Sinetron. There's a website on Sinetron and the company that creates the Sinetron. And we have added the Sinetron in our SEC, guys. Sinetron is very powerful, will reduce obesity. Obesity is the best friend for corona, guys. Most people who are obese are the ones who are attacked by corona first because very lethargic. Very lethargic. The guys can go in, they say, oh, this guy is lethargic. Immunity is not working, all not working. Let's go inside this guy. So they go into that guy. But today, even young people who are very slim and all that, they also go in there because the immune system has gone haywire. Immune system, if it goes above the mark, is called autoimmunity. People get diabetic and all that because autoimmunity, that means it's above the balance. Immunity goes below the balance, is also no good. Above the balance is not good. It must be balanced. And today, most of the problem is either you don't have balanced immunity or you don't have immunity or too much of immunity. Okay. Now, Sinetron will reduce obesity. Corona loves obese people. Sitting is the new smoking. So SCC Plus is very important now, guys. So SCC30 and SCC Plus will help wonders for you in that angle. Okay. Now, next is SIC. Currently with Corona, you need a booster. Remember, I told you the 5 organs are created and then these hormones will send that, whatever the guys can go. But what happens? They are doing overtime now. Sometimes you can go into your car, you take off this, you'll be sneezing. Maybe Corona came in there at the time you're sneezing because the first thing your body will do will throw it out. You know, sneeze out. This lady who called me from the hospital, she said she's vomiting a lot. She's feeling very weak and vomiting. She's so scared. I said, please, sir, sister, let your body to work for you. Let it throw out everything. The vomit is good. Don't stop the vomit. Don't be scared. It is the body is working. It's vomiting. Sometimes you go and eat food, poison food. Sometimes you feel like vomiting and you don't like the food. That means your stomach is throwing out the food from your body. He doesn't like that food. Anything you eat, you don't like, you'll vomit. And that is the first sign that the body doesn't like. Any pill, there is a pill for every ill. Every pill that you put in your body, why they ask us to eat something first? You make your body happy first, then you put the pill. Every pill is called toxic, guys. They don't like that. They don't like toxic in your body. Anything toxic is foreign body for them. And your immunity will have to work harder. Now we put a vaccine. We have to put a vaccine because we want to be with part of that. What they do, the first level, they put in the corona inside the body. And these guys have to fight that so that they have a memory. So second vaccine, they'll kill the guy out. Now we got a memory of corona in your body. So your immunity understands, oh, this is corona, then they'll know what to do. And they already said who's supposed to take care of the corona. Your body has already said. If you already got that vaccination done, your body knows now, they recognizes the corona, so you don't have to worry. So sometimes, even just now I went out, I sneezed, I know, okay, my guys are doing my work. The first guys, the innate guys, we call it, they will do the first work first. If they slip from that, then the cells will take over. We got the T cells, we got the C cells, and they will take it, C cell or B cells. Don't worry, I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't know the names, doesn't really matter. The two powerful cells will take care of that, guys. And that two cells, assistantly will give the power for that. So today, if your wife is now overworking in the kitchen and she complains to you, every time I'm cooking, please give me some relief. I want a maid. Then you go and look for some maid and then you assist her. So SIC is an assistant to all these guys who are overworking for us, guys. They're doing a lot of overtime now for you and they're complaining. A lot of glove factories in Malaysia, they were doing overwork with all these people who even had COVID. And government found out that, and some of these places were closed down because they got oversupply for that and they had to put people there. Like that, your body got oversupply of corona inside the system. Their guys have to fight for you guys. And you must also remember, there are other guys, viruses in your body also. You only know corona. What about all the other guys, bacteria and all that? So you have to have immunity enhancer, guys. I call it booster. You buy a nice sound system in your car, you boost the sound system so that you can hear better sound. Same thing here. And the booster has 5 vital immune organs. The overwhelming power of defending our mind and body system can cause issues to these organs due to overwork. So SIC will make them more happy worker. So SIC is a specialist for immunity. So if you take assistantly, it balances your system, it takes care of your cells, and then it also boosts up your distinct with SIC. There is a gentleman, maybe he's in the room now, I couldn't see. I don't see any one of you in the room, guys. I don't like to see that because I share for souls. So I only know the number of people. I don't see the history because if I see that, I cannot concentrate. Whoever is watching now, the 116 of you, you are going to gain all this and you can give to the people who are not here. Maybe for some reasons they have gone out because in Africa, the data is very expensive. In Papua New Guinea, the data is very expensive. And certain hours, the data will run off. And I really salute them, pray for that. Those people who are Wi-Fi, you are actually in heaven. And you can enjoy until the end. So people who are here, people who don't hear, I only value everybody. And that's why I record this. I send this to YouTube also, okay? And you can watch that. Now, the last product. You see, the SIC will immunity enhancer to help the vital immunity organs, overwhelming power, defending our mind. It's all taken care. It makes a happy worker. The last product is very, very, very important product. If you ask me, if SC study is a foundation for yourselves, this product is foundation for your life. I repeat, SNC is a foundation for your life. Why? There are subtle stress happening around the world. There are aggressive stress, subtle stress. Many people don't know they are in stress also. They are happy, they think they are happy. They are not even, they are not looking at the stress because our future is at stake, guys. The number one biggest killer, biggest worry, biggest stress killer in everywhere in the world is the death of a loved one. If a person has a death of the loved one, either his wife or his a spouse passed away, that is the biggest stress that a person can get. Now, worrying that anything will happen to a spouse, anything will happen to a children, that is the biggest killer that nobody is not looking at. And that can cause your neuron system go haywire, guys. And that can lead you to sickness also. And then, why? Because the thing is knocking at your door very close. Some of you are seeing your family, friends going. Some of you see loved ones going. So many people have gone. That subtle distress is very, very dangerous stress. We don't know we are having stress, but that is a stress. Now, neuron is the spark plug for your body. People can have stroke because of that. People can have so many factors, guys. Alzheimer's disease, memory power gone. So many things can happen during this time. And neuron care is very, very important, equally important. And we have, you see, we have saffron here. I just highlight one thing here, saffron. There are other things we call AFA from US and all that. But saffron is a very known thing. Ancient times, they used to kill for saffron. Saffron is only found in Middle East. And those of you from Indian family, you know, our mothers used to give saffron to expecting mothers. And because we all are dark complexion guys, like our African brothers, and we say because if you have saffron, your child will be bright, very fair. That is to lure the mother to take. But the idea is because the mother is contracting, having a childbirth, there will be a contraction, one of the biggest pain the body will have to go through. The number one biggest pain the body can go through is childbirth, guys. Number one biggest pain, childbirth. The hierarchy of pain or richest scale of pain, not hierarchy of pain, richest scale of pain. Earthquake is but the body's earth's pain, guys. When the body, the earth is so heated up, the body goes, earth goes through a pain. Mother Earth goes through a pain. That's why you can go and Google and see there are so many earthquakes around the world. Around the world, as I'm speaking to you, there is earthquake happening around the world. When there's too much of heat in the body of Mother Earth, there will be earthquake. But the scale will be different. And the highest is 10. 10 can create a tsunami and all that. The same thing in our body. The highest pain that a body can go through is childbirth. That's why they like to scream. It's not they're screaming because of ecstasy, they're screaming because of the pain, guys. It's really painful. And number one pain for men when a body can have is migraine. Number one and number two pain. Number three is headache. If man just headache alone, we will die. If a man gets a headache in the house, the whole house will shake. For a woman, headache is nothing because they have gone through worse pain than that. So what's the idea of saffron is, saffron will relax the nerve system so that a mother can have easy childbirth. That's the idea. They'll give this kungumapu, we call it in Tamil, or saffron. Very expensive, only found in Middle East. And we have that in this Ascensic guy, super neuron care. If it can help a childbirth, what about your pressure? How does this pressure happen? Remember I told you, some people have cancer. It's because of psychological reason, not physiological reason. Physiological reason is the outcome. Psychological reason. If I track down my sisters who died of cancer, two of my sisters, I lost them. One younger sister, one elder sister, elder to me, just immediate elder to me. And because of that elder to me sister, I came in back into network marketing business. There's a company called Superlife, and that company was actually producing something for cancer people, cholesterol. And then the people are trying to sell to her, and they knew my family that I'm the only one for network marketing industry. So they asked to come to see me. So I went back. I just went to see that system and all that because of my sister. Then I told my wife, maybe Mother Earth is telling me that network marketing is for life for you. But what happened? My sister, doctors gave her only 1 month to live. She lived for 1 year. And she died on a month that very auspicious for us in our culture. That month, they say the heavens opened. And she went very peacefully. Just one day before she died, she held my hands and she told me, you don't worry about anything. You went through hell in life. Soon you will be in heaven. And Mother will take care of you. And that lady gave her life because of me. Okay? And I always feel that. And that lady, she held back a lot of her problem, not telling us. And after she passed on, we knew what she went through. And many people who have cancer is because of that, guys. If husband and wife have quarrel, please express, please quarrel, please do whatever you want to, don't hold. And anything we want to say it out. Don't hold back. Today we have a culture, we only want to say something nice, something good. We don't want to say anything bad. That's very bad culture. When you do that, you hold back, you're hitting your own self, guys. Very, very important. That's why you don't do exercise. You punch out everything and let go. But don't hold back anything. That's the culture in India, practiced ancient times. We say forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. is how the English say. But in India, the ancient time, they say forget first, then forgive. And I like the English word. Forgive means I'm giving back your energy to you. Whatever vibration I'm holding in my mind, I've forgiven you. I will always say, I forgive you. So I am giving back your energy, your vibration, I give back to you. I'm not keeping you in my mind. But some people say, I forgive you, but I never forget what you did to me. And that's the biggest killer, guys, because you never forget, you're keeping him in your mind. You have already taken out his mind, you have taken out you from his mind. That means he's so relaxed. Oh, Dr. Maha is very happy with me. But when you say, I don't forget, you're not giving it back. Where I learned this, I saw very old Tamil movies. And the guy who went on stage said, forget, manipom, marapom. Sorry, he said, marapom, manipom, which means forgive, forget. Okay, forget first, then only forgive. Guys, to forgive is very easy. To forget is very difficult. And many cancer patients are the ones who fall into that category. And they keep it. And then the body the cells can only take that much. And then cells, good cells, because we got cancer cells in the body, we got good cells in the body. All the bad energy is taken by those cells and then they mutate. They mutate exactly like network marketing. 2 become 4, 4 become 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 becomes the same concept, guys. It happens inside your body. And the stage 1 is called in situ. That means it's on one spot. And if you don't handle it at that spot, it becomes stage 2. That means it's mutating now. Stage 1, stage 1 will be tumor. In fact, stage 1, there's no stage yet. It's in tumor form. Tumor can be either malignant or benign. That means that tumor, some people carry tumor for many years. That means it's there, but not harmless. And that's okay. That is called benign. Some tumor, if you go for where it becomes harmless, when you go and do your biopsy, when you go and do your mammogram, you trigger those guys. Very dangerous. Those days, we don't know mammogram, we don't know all that. I'm not undermining that, because when you do radiography, anything, you are going to trigger that guy which sleeping quietly. And that's where it becomes stage 1. Stage 1, it is mutating now. It's becoming dangerous. Stage 2 is now going to other organs now, spreading out. Stage 3, stage 4. And stage 3 all is actually already gone to other organs, stage 3. Stage 4, in medical terms, they call it palliative. That means the doctors are only treating the person to remove the pain from the person is going through. I have seen 2 of my sisters suffering. And I rather want them to go. Because it's very, very painful, guys. Very painful. And you don't want to be in that body. So what do you need to do? Prevent. So very important. If you ask me, SEC is very important for you. SIC is very important for you. SEC Plus is very important for you. But SNC is very, very important at this moment now, guys. There are a lot of subtle stress we are not expressing out. Very dangerous. People smile at other people, but they keep something inside. Very dangerous. Tell it out. If you're not happy, tell it out. Don't keep something outside and tell something inside. Very dangerous. A lot of leaders are doing that. Very dangerous. Okay, now, neuron care masters, our nervous system, our super multi-corridor of information. For me to deliver this message to you, a lot of communication is going on. And that communication is happening because the body is healthy. There is somewhere some connection have disconnected. I cannot express myself like that. Okay. Now, the superhighway of whole endocrine system can be clogged or capillaries shrunk due to constant worry, fear, and depression or pandemic-related issues. Also, radiation from smartphones. Smartphone radiation is another biggest killer, guys. I'm reading this book now. I must thank my daughter for buying this book, and also my wife for making me to read this book called Limitless. Too much of phone, we are also losing a lot of things, guys. We have to go back to the old way of gardening. We have to all relaxing, walking in the garden, all very important. I used to do that a lot. I also sit in my phone a lot. But this book, if you read this book, is a very famous book written in 2020. It's called Jim Quick's book, Limitless. And it talks about the danger of too much attached to phones. Also dangerous. But today we cannot be without the phone. We cannot be without the gadgets. But you have to balance, guys. You have to balance. So I started gardening in my small corridor. So I've already harvested some chilies. And now today I saw some some beautiful, my Malaysian hibiscus, we call it national flower. Okay, it's also coming off now, Bunga Raya. And then I see some other flowers also blooming now, orchids and all that. So I do some small gardening every day. I water the plants, nurture the nature. All right. Now, this is what I'm talking about. SC30 is your GP, will take care of you generally. All the other 4 products is your specialist guys. And I'm speaking from all these products, not from the product point of view, from my heart point of view. Because I mean what I say, I only say what I mean. I walk my talk, I talk my walk. Okay. So if you really take care of this product, the product will take care of you. And we have done this for so many years. And today we are taking it to another level. After pandemic on the 1st of May, when Zoom started, I was one of the first one to start Zoom. And in fact, in the whole of Superlife, I think so maybe the whole of network marketing business, I was the first day when the pandemic happened, I went immediately into Zoom. Maybe the creators work, I thank the creator for that. And today, even my mentor of 72 years old now, and yesterday he immediately contacted me and he wanted to talk to me. He invited me to the house and he said, I got 5 minutes more, Devon. And he's in the same company that I was 37 years ago. He's still there. I'm got 5 minutes more. I'm going to go to Zoom Philippines. I just want to invite you to my house, you and your wife. Please come. And then one thing I learned from him yesterday, that you can just tap and talk in Messenger. You don't have to dial Messenger now anymore. Just tap, and the clarity is so powerful, guys. He's 73 years old. I learned from him. Okay. And then what we did at that time is I took the words of Buddha. If you light up a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten up your path. Today, for me, it's not a matter of money anymore. In fact, I joined this business, so it's not a matter of money. Because I want to leave a legacy for my children. Because I was already earning good income before I came to Superlife. I was beginning to earn good income after I was zeroized because spirituality. I beginning to earn that time. I was already earning about good income, comfortable income. I don't have to go to office. My wife was at home. I was already comfortable. But when Superlife came, then I saw my legacy can happen here. That's what I saw. What you see in your eyes is not the truth. What you feel in your heart is the truth. And faith is nothing but firmly accepted in the heart. I firmly accepted in the heart that's the best thing that's going to happen to me. And then I told the person who introduced, I must really thank him from my heart, Dr. Kamraj. And he's a young boy. And when he shared with me, when he called me, I persistently refused to see him. There are people that you are going to call. This could be their destiny, and they're going to persistently refuse you. But if you can help them, is when you persistently tell them that is the fantastic thing, sir. And he did that for me. And the rest of my life, I will always value him. And then when I saw him, he showed me everything. As a networker for 37 years, as a consultant trainer for companies and all that, for almost 7 years before I came into Superlife, I immediately saw that there is a potential here. The company is going to go very far. Then I said, before I start, I want to see the founder. This can be good on the book, can be theory, but can it become practical? It all depends on the founder. What was his intention when he started? Many people start with very, very good companies, but they don't have good intention. Personally, I went to US in 2015 for a company in US. I don't want to belittle that company, but I saw the founder was not having a good intention. The intention of the founder is very important, guys. We have a fantastic founder. I like to serve such founders because when you serve them, you serve the creator, guys, because they are working from their heart. And I saw this gentleman first time I saw him, even though he was the same insurance manager, same company I was a manager. I've never met him in person. And then when I saw him, he was not speaking English well also. For me, it doesn't really matter because I was in spirituality for almost 10 years. I could feel his vibration. I told my wife, this company will go very far. Then I asked him for the sample of the product. He said, samples were not out yet. So I said, never mind, you send me the ingredients. At night, because I'm going to go into a business for long term. So I know I must be very important. So I studied the ingredients thoroughly, guys. I don't have to go to library. Mr. Google is there. And then I did. Next day, I called up the company for Mr. Ken. I told him this is a fantastic product. Please do not compare this product with any company. I told even my sponsor, Mr. Kamraj, because unique selling properties. Whenever you want to go online, you must have USP, unique selling property, and SC30 at that. It's not a double stem cell product. One company that I was serving before, it had double stem cell, just like what apple and grapes. But this is a complete food for the cell because you got double stem cell. You got all the inflammatory needs you need all the adaptogen you need. It has got all the antioxidant in it. It's a complete food for the cells, guys. And that's why I speak of the product from my heart. From the day one, I knew about the product. I thank Dr. P.S. Raj for I brought him to a system, attracted him to a newspaper. He made a fear for all these guys who were initially here, and he made them realize the power of the product. I really thank him for that. And today the product has become a global product because of such gentlemen, guys. I thank Dr. Raj Mohan. He's an alternative doctor, and he has made it popular in Malaysia through his set of clientele base here. And today the product is very popular in Malaysia, and because of doctors like him. And there are a lot of other doctors, medical doctors who have joined us. Dr. Agilan, I also thank him. And I also thank a lot of people. Dr. Ofori. Dr. Ofori is a wonderful soul that we have attracted, guys. I thank Dr. Siva, a gentleman who serves network marketing companies. He's not inside our system, but not aggressively. But once he's also spoke about our product from medical point of view. And in India, 50% of our sales comes from doctors like alternative doctors, Dr. Javed, Dr. Parajidasan, Dr. Shankar. Dr. Shankar is a very famous acupuncturist, even served the former CM, Lady Jaya. Now there's a movie going on her Netflix. He even served her on acupuncturist. And it's very popular there. Even now, actors are using our product because of him. So I thank all those doctors. I thank Dr. Mosaji in Sri Lanka. And he's also an alternative doctor. So all these guys have seen this product the right way. And that's why we have gone a big way, guys. There is another doctor, Dr. Badi. He was in a conference in Sri Lanka. At the conference in 2019, December, they spoke about this product. And he went back to Nigeria and he asked people around that. And then so happened, he met one of our leader, Mr. Utumba's member. And today he also joins us to speak about the product, Dr. Badi, alternative doctor. Alternative Institute of Alternative Doctors started in Sri Lanka first. And today they are famous for that. So even there, they spoke about SCC30, guys. So we are not giving you something just because we want to do business. We are giving you something because Corona is real. This is beginning of the Corona 2024. Today, the death is actually increasing. And the numbers has already increased tremendously. 17,000 yesterday. Death is last, almost 700, 800 deaths are happening. It's not gone yet, guys. And I don't want to play this because I don't want to take your time because the our founder will be here. And this is what this man of wisdom said. You have to keep yourself fit. Find a way to keep yourself fit. And we're giving you that, guys. Okay? So you can take yourself fit with SNC Super Neuron Care. I use this first now because many people are going through very subtle stress. They don't know. So our marigold is there. Our lutein sitting there. Our ginkgo biloba. Our DHA, bilberry, spearmint, saffron, Concord grapes will help wonderfully well to keep your neuron system going very well, guys. Your spark plugs. And then cellular care, colon care, immunity care, neuron care. That's what we are doing now for you guys. Okay. SIC will take care of your immunity. We have moringa, we have mixed berry, we have AFA, chlorophyll, coenzyme Q10, guarana extract, and then vitamin B complex. Some words I cannot pronounce in medical terms. I don't pronounce. I don't want to know. I don't bother to know. Because as long as I know it's take care of my body, I'm happy. Okay. Now, we also have another product called Senatron, the SCC Plus Senatron fiber salt, chlorophyll, amla extract, beetroot extract powder, aloe vera powder, hexaxanthin, and then grapeseed, and then milk crystal, psyllium husk. You heard the video earlier before, those of you were with me from beginning. The video said hexaxanthin is a very powerful adaptogen. And we also have that here, guys. Okay. So that's how the product helps you guys. You can go back to the old way to take care of your body. This is the book I bought in 2004, Super Lifespan with Superlife, I call it now. Okay, this book I still have, and the book is just beside me. And I've been reading the book for so long, and today I'm actually practicing that through Superlife now, guys. I bought this book from a German ship that landed in a port line here, in the port. There were so many books, and I thank God I bought that book. And today, we are leaving that in through Superlife, guys. So if you come along with us, you can stay along with us. You not only win big in health, you can win big with wealth, guys. So Superlife saves lives, health-wise, wealth-wise. Superlife creates GPI, global pipeline income, wealth-wise. Superlife builds personalities, leadership-wise. Life is super with Superlife. All this that you have heard now, and with the founder's powerful presence here, we know, you know that we are real. Okay, let me see. The founder is here now. He's supposed to come in. He's a man of words. It's 10:15. Will be 10:15. Okay, He was playing badminton earlier. So he said, Dr. Maha, I'll come in late a bit. Let me see, he's here. Okay. If he's here, I'll call him. Otherwise, I'll get him there. While I'm waiting for him, I'm going to call upon somebody here to share what they heard. I'm so happy that after almost 2 hours something, 2 hours, 15 minutes, in fact, 2 hours, because I started about 8:15 or 8:20. We still have 93 people, and that's good news, guys. Because when I do this training, we only have 20 people, 30 people in our local, Start Local. I want somebody here to volunteer to share what they gain for Untitled. Or otherwise, I'm going to call our powerful president of our book club or reading club, Prakash. I like the way he breaks it down and makes it simplified for people to see. Okay, Prakash, I want you to do me a job. Now I want you to summarize the whole thing I shared in a layman's way for them to understand. Okay, I'm a layman. So whatever I shared, even more than that, you can also share here. Okay, let me see the founder is here. I'll just think. And let me put you, let me not do that. I guess Mr. Founder is here. Founder is here. We'll ask founder to do that first. Okay. Let me just check. He'll put Superlife. Okay, never mind. You go ahead first. Let me get him. Okay. Anybody can see the founder, please buzz me. Otherwise, I'll call the founder. Okay. Prakash, you can unmute. I already met your co-host. Are you a co-host?
I'm not a co-host.
But you can. You already unmuted. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I already met your co-host, Prakash. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
While waiting for our founder, Mr. Like, all right. Let me summarize from what I heard. My name is Prakash Armugam from Malaysia. I'm in this business for almost a year plus. Okay. I started as a consumer, but as Dr. Maha always say, the business start when you're looking at the business part of it. Okay. So I've been in the business since last year, and throughout this almost just about a year, I have successfully expanded my business to 8 countries. Okay, it's already going to go into a 9th countries now. Okay, and how I do this, all with the guidance and all with the teamwork that I get it from leaders here. Okay, say like we have this coaching session every week. I never fail. I'll be here. Okay, because for some people, they will say like some leaders say is repeating the same message every time. But I tell you, every time when I come here, I learn something new. Okay, it's not only me. Sometimes my subconscious minds are listening to it. Guys, tell you that the power of subconscious mind is something very, very unique. I learned it from a lot of people, especially Dr. Maha. Okay, when you keep listening to something, I'm telling you, when you keep listening to something, it will play back when you are doing some presentation. Okay, so the art of learning this business is first you listen. A lot of people just hear, they don't listen. But here you got to listen every single thing. Okay, it will be registered in your brain. So that's what I like about coaching by Dr. Maha. See, it not only talk about business. You can see every week Friday we have a coaching session. Dr. Maha will explain a lot of things. How your brain thinks, how your body works, how the business part of it. All that. Sometimes people will think like it is not necessary for me to understand this, but it is very, very essential. We can see Dr. Maha just now, he was talking about soul. One point I would like to highlight. Today morning, Dr. Maha was sending a long article, which I read. You see, in that one article, he covers the entire millennium, right from 20 years back, what happened, 200 years back, what happened, even up to 500 years back, what happened. All that just he gave one simple capsule. And when I read that, you can actually imagine everything this is happening. Okay, so this kind of information, which makes you to realize who you are. Okay, when you come here for weekly coaching here, you are realizing your capability. You are realizing who you are and what you can do. This is the key, guys. You know, anybody can become a Superlife member. Okay, if you have like $1,200, if you have 500,000 naira, you can become a Superlife member. But to become a leader, a successful person, you need a lot of coaching, you need a lot of learning, and you need a lot of patience and persistence. Okay, so this is important. This is important. So come here every week. Okay, come here every week. Don't just have something in your mind and come here expecting something. You have to clear your mind and then you come here. Then you get a full knowledge. Okay, so that is what Dr. Maha is giving every week. So don't. All right, I think our founder is here. Okay, so I give back the floor to Dr. Maha. Dr. Maha, you can invite our founder, Mr. Lai. Hi, boss.
Okay, let me make him a co-host first. Huh?
Nice to see you here, boss.
I make you co-host now, Mr. Ken. Huh? Okay, Mr. Ken, your co-host, you can unmute. All right, sir.
Yes.
All yours.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste to you, sir.
Okay. So can I start now?
Can go ahead.
Okay.
People
Yes,
all around the world.
Okay, just sharing some good news and just reminds our campaign and contest still running. The first one is Dubai. Dubai is end of this year, mean 31st December this year, 2021. So for Ruby, you need to qualify for Ruby. Then with your GP, then you're entitled to go to Dubai for FOC and have a convention at Dubai. Number two is Switzerland and French trip. So our closing date for this campaign is 31st March 2022. And we will go today by October or November, visit Switzerland and French. We visit Switzerland because we want to visit our giant partner company, Mibbles Chemistry, this our product STC and other product. So, and we go to French. So French is a nice country also for some shopping. So Switzerland also. So this is two trip. So another one is we're going to launch our coffee. Now it's Tiger Milk Coffee. So it's only this mushroom. So now we're going to put another ingredient is roof. Means is Tongkat Ali is our Malaysia product. So another is Mecca. So this is we do launch this by November or December with package. Means previously golden coffee we still maintain, but that one is for repurchase only. This one we include in package, means joining package in order you guys can have a direct sponsor and pairing. So this is to increase your income. So number three is cosmetic. We also maybe end of the year or early of the year. So we partner with Mibble, mist product means for male and female. So woman and man. So this one also early of next year. And another good news is we're going to launch our e-shopping mall, redeem with your GP And if you want to purchase this modern product, so we allow use GP to redeem or GP plus SP. So this one will launch by our anniversary, April, or latest by May. So we prepare all the groundwork now. So this is the new strategy. So we are doing. So whatever what we're doing is to enhance and to evolve this our Superlife to more competitive. So this is what we are doing. So one more is in this industry, we need to stay positive. So I just sharing regards my some these informations which you can see my recently I post in my Facebook page. Means network marketing is a group of people coming together to reach a common goal and prosperity. So this is what we are doing. So in this industry, company leadership character is very important to determining the company future. So good leadership character in life are built by your self-discipline and consistency. So what I emphasize is, you can see from day one. So why myself offer Mohan and some leaders, means like Vimalan's, no, at that time is Vidya and Varun, first met in my house, Jack Hill. So because previously I've been partners and Mohan is my downline in that time they're called Prodigy in the previous company. So I can see this team have very good teamwork. So this is what I'm saying, the discipline and consistency in the network. So make me offer an opportunity to Mohan to join us. So this is, after that, I think Dr. Maha, I think after even office not open yet, that time is still under renovations. After 2 weeks, yes, we meet Dr. Maha and some his downline. So from there, we start. So I can say your past experience and your past background and track record is very important. So in network marketing, if yourself spoil your image or just your joinings will destroy your own image, then you didn't have some good opportunity in your life. So I always remind our distributor, so this network marketing you need to continuous and do your groundwork. Means you need to find getting the right people on board. So business success often, if you get the right people on bus in the right seat, so you will get your team growing very fast. So you just lead them and follow your team, then you can prove a lot of success story. Just involve them in your activity. So like what we are doing, this online, get them every week for the training. So inspire them. So last is reward them. So this is what myself as a networker previously what I'm doing. So you need to delegate those job to the right person in your team. So I hope everyone's do your best for our this campaign. So in order you can go to our free trip in coming this next year, May and November, October or November. So just this is my sharing. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken. Thank you for spending your time. Despite your busy schedule, he was playing badminton. You see, because he likes to take care. One thing I love about him is because our body is very important, guys.
Yes.
If you don't take care of your body, the body cannot take care of you. So he means what he says what he means, and the products, everything. Remember, I told you that when he took out his toiletries and I saw all the assets that he stacked up. So, and if a CEO does that, and that's a very good vibration for us. For me, that's very important. In fact, in network marketing business, the founder spirit means even the company, if the founder is not there, also the spirit will go on. So if we have the right founder spirit, and that's all we need. As a coach trainer for me, I need the founder spirit. So if we have a right founder with the right spirit, and that's what is moving this business, guys. Why we are able to go short at time? Yes, maybe Zoom, maybe this, maybe that, but the spirit, guys. The spirit is the most important thing. When two or more souls come together, a spirit is created. And that spirit, you see what I love, in the first person I saw in Superlife world is actually my sponsor, Kamraj, Dato Kamraj, young man. And I don't know him personally before, I only know his brother. And his brother was a very famous MBA guy. And he's also trained by my mentor. In fact, I told you all, my mentor called me yesterday, wanted to invite me to his house for dinner. And he is also same mentor. So I wanted to meet Ravi Annamalai. I wanted to meet him because of that, because we had a bonding before. And his brother is same age with me. So when I met him and when he presented, I, as a person in this industry for so long as a consultant, I saw, hey, there's something here. But when I met the founder, I felt the spirit. And after that, I asked them the sample. By the time the sample was not out yet, we got the ingredient. So guys, this is the right man for the right soul, the right place, the right time. I'm not praising him because by praising him, I'm not going to get anything extra because it's not that kind of business. We don't apple polish people to get what we want. We just share with our heart. And then he attracted the right three powerful souls who are also in the right energy. One person I work very closely from day one until today. I call him Harry 24/7. Any time of the day, we quarrel, we fight, we do this, all that, but we are in one spirit, one heart, one soul. And then we have Mr. Leo. Mr. Leo is another wonderful soul. In fact, he was the first one to record me. And the video is still in YouTube. First one to record me when I told the numerology of this, the number of Superlife. And I tell you the number itself, Superlife's number, company number itself will take this company very far. I come from a company where I trained them and numerology. Okay, that company, they did network marketing through numerology. So, and then Mr. Paul is another powerful asset for us. Our company can do very well. Any company can do very well. But how do you manage the company from year to year? That's the most important thing, guys. So I think we are in the right hand, very right. We got a fantastic product. I went through thoroughly about the product for you. Because why I go through product thoroughly at this pandemic time? Because we are going to save a lot of lives, guys. We are going to be like a Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, he was only able to save animals because humans didn't want to come. Today, humans are also in pain. Animals are okay. So we need to help them, guys, with our product. We need to help everyone. And thank you, Mr. Ken, for spending your time with us. I really cherish that. For me, that's very important. And I am vouching from here. I'm giving you all my heart, mind, and soul. This is my destiny. Superlife is my destiny. And that's why I work 24/7. I don't get tired because when you work your destiny, you don't get tired. So I'm 59 years old. I'm going to be 60 in January. The best thing that happened to me, like what happened to Kentucky Fried Chicken founder, is that $59 the friend gave at the last stage of his life. For me, Superlife, whether it's $59, is priceless, guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken. Let us all say thank you to Mr. Ken for this spirit has given us. And I think thank you is the most powerful thing that's lacking in the world now. We need to say thank you. Every time somebody gives the opportunity, say thank you. Then after that, you go and work hard, guys. Never ever condemn your sponsor. Never ever put down your sponsor, because you are also doing that upway. And always build on foundation of trust. Okay. Let us say thank you to Mr. Ken. I want all of you all to say thank you to him. And let us now, if you all have any questions afterwards, you all can ask, because he has spent time with us. And today is very late now. And thank you so much, Mr. Ken. Let us all together, we say, Superlife, life is super. And for all of you, for 90 people who are here, I'm giving you all one bonus. I promised you all give you all bonus. Tomorrow, I'm giving one special session for all my direct leaders in the world. I'm opening up to all of you. And that session is why people don't fail in Superlife. People always say why people fail in network marketing. I'm having a session tomorrow, why people don't fail in Superlife. If you are coming into something you don't fail, you will make money. Okay, so tomorrow I'll see you all. I'm going to send afterwards. I'll tell you all time why people don't fail in Superlife. Thank you, Mr. Ken. And let us all unmute and say, Superlife, life is super. Okay, Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Superlife, life is super.
Superlife,
Superlife, life is super.
Life
Life is super.
super.
Superlife, life is
Life
See you all
super.
tomorrow, guys. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is
Life is
super.
super.
I really enjoyed
Bye-bye.
Life, life is super.
Life is super. Superlife, life is super.
Life is
Superlife,
super.
life is super.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Life is super. Life is super.
Thank you, Ji.